telling them, and then sorry, this is what we do when we go live. We delay everything. I didn't even put a link for this song. I didn't even put a link for this song, so I'm going to get fucking demonetized, even though I'm not monetized. We get demonetized.
Oh boy. Yeah, I'm talking about this whole fucking Jeezy versus Gucci thing, and I'm like, yeah.
What?
Yeah, Jeezy versus Gucci. There's a versus. You didn't know that there's this shit called the versus going on right now? Where a whole bunch of different artists are like going up against each other.
Wait, who's going up against who?
Jeezy and fucking Gucci Mane.
That's it?
Today.
It's like a daily thing?
Daily, weekly, something like that. I don't know.
I mean, wow.
Right now, and I'm getting an argument because I said, man, like, someone said something about Drake. My cousin said something about Drake being like, no, Drake ain't gotta do nothing. I'm like, man, like,
no, Drake has to do a lot, dude. Because for one, he's a pedophile, and then for two,
no. Well, it was just strictly rap.
For two, fucking Wayne made Drake's career fucking blow up.
He did.
And then for three, Drake sucks. Drake sucks, dude. Like he does have some. He's got some good shit. He's got some bangers, but for the most part, he fucking sucks.
He's got a ghostwriter, and I'm like, yo, like, nah, Pusha would end that man. Like, he's like, nah, we talking about catalog. I'm like, yeah, no, still Push's quality and catalog is still up there. He's like, nah, he's before 2015 with the features, and then like his first 3 albums. I'm like, nah, bro. If you want to do that, we could just run back Pusha T to the clips. Just the clips alone, like, that's it. You don't understand, bro. Like,
all right, everybody.
Anyway,
everybody, welcome to motherfucking WeinerCast. I'm here today. I didn't even put in the episode featuring Jeremy, like,
because I'm just here
featuring Jeremy. What on camera? My best friend in the entire world.
Live.
We just watched Dirty Work, which is not technically an Adam Sandler film, but he has a cameo, so we count it as an Adam Sandler film.
It's a precursor to Little Nicky. More on that later.
I've never seen Little Nicky. And then we just watched The Waterboy. And I've never seen The Waterboy until just now. I knew about parts of The Waterboy. Like, I knew a lot of quotes and shit from it because everybody else that I grew up with had watched it.
Yeah.
So, like, so let's get down to the brass tacks with fucking Dirty Work.
Okay.
So, Dirty Work is a Norm Macdonald film directed by Bob Saget.
Yeah.
Who, like, which is really weird because, like, growing up, like, everybody just knew Bob Saget as the fucking dad,
Full House guy,
the wholesome dad from Full House.
Wasn't this movie, or was it later than the movie that he came out with that special? I mean, he's like fucking
where he's like, they shit on the wall like that. Yeah, this was way before. Okay. Because I had a chance to audition for Dumb and Dumberer, which was that was that movie.
Yeah,
because all I had to do was just lie about my age for a year.
And you had been
because I even gave my mom the logic. I was like, that girl. Like, I didn't know her name at the time, but Mila Kunis.
Yeah.
I was like, that girl fucking from that 70s show lied about her age to get on that. And that was...
Yeah, that was a big thing.
Yeah, big thing. You know? So, like...
It's not like you were trying to do porn.
Yeah. So, like, we just had to, like... I had to drive to Chicago.
Mm-hmm.
And then she made up this... I don't want to go all the way to Chicago and fucking just wait around.
She was afraid.
No, she just didn't want to be bored in fucking Chicago all day.
It's Chicago! Go to Chinatown.
Yeah, well, I could wait in line all day for my audition time or whatever with my resume and whatever. This was senior year of high school.
Oh my god.
This was senior year of high school, dude. And I don't know if it was Slager or George Harnish that like gave us the opportunity to
do it
to audition for this shit. But they had the connections. That's all. They had the connections for us to be able to audition for this fucking movie.
Things would have been very different if your mom just wasn't.
Yeah. So, that was the movie where Bob Saget was like, he shit on the walls and he shit on the fucking, But yeah, so this like nobody like no not a lot of people like there were like a lot of Bob Saget fans of his stand up where he would be raunchy as fuck, but not the vast majority of people knew Bob Saget as the wholesome dad of Bob from Full House. Yeah, so
I mean for a while that's all I knew Bob Saget.
Yeah, exactly.
I didn't pay attention.
So he directed this movie, and which is also starring Artie Lang. So you already know it's gonna be fucking wild.
Oh yeah, Artie's a character.
I mean, like Norm Macdonald is a character too, but Artie Lang, dude. Artie, like, let me pull up a picture of fucking what Artie Lang looks like now.
Yeah, I was interested to see this whole.
His nose is shrunken in from fucking.
He looks like a Saigon whore, bit his nose off.
Yes. Artie Lang's nose.
Fuck, bro. Fuck. Ugh.
Bro, dude. Like that. That's what happens when you do too much cocaine.
Yes. Don't do drugs, kids. Don't do drugs.
Look at when he looked good.
Completely different.
How he looks now.
It's deflated completely. Holy fuck.
This.
Sure you want to do cocaine, kid?
This is what Artie Lang looked like.
Fucking A.
Yes, you were right, 7-string kid. Cocaine is a hell of a drug.
Hell of a drug. Woo!
This is what he looked like in the movie we just watched.
They can't like pull it out,
and
put some pins in it or something. They just can't. Like,
they might be able to do some shit like that, but I think that he wants to use this as a constant reminder.
Yeah.
But he actually talked about this on Joe Rogan podcast, where like
he was on Joe Rogan. Oh, fuck.
He was on Joe Rogan podcast, and he talked about like he was doing cocaine with like a hooker or whatever. She went off to the bathroom, and then he started crushing up cocaine or whatever. But there was like at some I don't remember the story exactly, but somehow like some glass got broken in with the fucking cocaine or whatever.
Oh,
so they all like start snorting fucking cocaine with cocaine and glass. With the fucking
Artie.
It was like a broken salt shaker or some shit like that. Dr. Doom is in the fucking hell yeah. Yes. Yeah, dude, it was totally wild back in the day. So it starts out with Norm Macdonald's character Mitch and Artie Lang's character Sam as little kids getting like picked on by bullies or whatever, and then they found a way to like fight back by like causing pranks or whatever. Like in the first scene, they got Sam's dad's gun collection and stashed it in the kid's desk.
Yep.
And I'm pretty sure this was pre-Columbine.
Yeah, no,
I'm not exactly sure. I'm pretty sure it's pre-Columbine. To where like school shooters and shit was a thing, like to like look out for.
No, yeah, like what was the movie made? Like 90.
Look up Dirty Work.
Well, I'm gonna look up Columbine first.
Oh fuck! I'm gonna look up Dirty Work. Goddamn. Well, I already have it on my IMDb for the Adam Sandler. What's your call it?
99.
Oh yeah, so this is way before.
Yeah.
Oh.
Rough. Who knew?
Wait, what? No, wait, hold on.
Kicks, man.
Yeah, this was 98, so not way before, but just a year before. Just a year before.
Holy shit.
So they stash all of Sam's dad's guns in the bully's desk at school. Right, they report him, and they gets arrested or whatever. And then throughout the years, they just start calling pranks. Mitch's mom dies while he's a teenager, and then his aunt tries to seduce him with her tits at the funeral.
Seduce him
at the funeral.
But just like,
she rubs his tits. Or her tits.
Yeah, there you go. Rubs her tits.
She rubs his face in her tits.
Face, all in her tits.
We did shots.
We all need that. We all.
There's a running trope in the Dirty Work movie where not a trope, but a running gag where Norm Macdonald's character gets thrown out of buildings or thrown into dumpsters. So we took shots of this Captain Morgan grapefruit rum every time he got thrown into something. I mean, we didn't drink much of the bottle, as you can see. There's still pert near full, but we've also been drinking beers throughout this thing, so like everything's gonna be a little hazy, and jumbled. But that's normal for WeinerCast.
Yeah, it happens.
That's normal for WeinerCast too.
Yeah, it's bizarre. I didn't mean a lot, but yeah, no. So yeah, so we already have this history of them doing dirty work to get revenge on people from a young age.
Yeah.
Right? And then they grow up and they go their separate ways for the most part. Well, they don't go their separate ways, but like they don't do that anymore.
Yeah. So like now Norm Macdonald's fucking like he was in what 14 jobs in 3 months.
14 jobs in 3 months, lost all of them.
He was
lost his girl.
He was 2 minutes late to a pizza delivery because they were doing the 30 minutes or it's free type shit that like I don't think ever really existed.
I don't think so either.
It was only ever in TV shows and movies.
Yeah.
Like I remember only ever like you couldn't call Domino's in the 90s.
Pizza
and
Hut.
Be like
nobody.
Oh, you weren't here within fucking 20 minutes. Fucking blah. Like that should never happen. That should never happen.
Never got a pizza for free because it took so long.
Yes.
Never.
Yes. I wish we could have got free pizzas.
Yep.
Yeah. So Norm Macdonald even brings it up while he's arguing with his boss. He's all like, dude, nobody even does that shit anymore.
Yeah.
Fucking like we should drop it too. And he just gets fired.
Yeah.
And then apparently he was dating the owner's niece.
Yeah.
And she was just throwing out all his shit as he's walking back to his apartment while riding on a flat.
Yep, just riding the fuck out that bitch.
While riding on a flat.
He's like, hey, that's my shirt. That's my jersey.
There's my shoes. Fucking whatever.
What the fuck? Yo, what are you doing?
She's like, the only thing you own, like, she's like, I bought everything in this. He's all like, well, no, I did buy the popcorn machine. And so, like, the next thing you know, the popcorn machine's dropping down. Like, this movie is such, like, just a throwback comedy. Just to fucking just kick back and watch it. All of the fucking stupid shit that, like, may or may not be acceptable to have in a movie this, like, for a comedy these days, like the dead hookers in the trunk.
Yeah.
And the
it wouldn't fly today. Maybe it would, just because people want to be edgy, but at the same time, maybe it wouldn't because so many people want to be correct.
He's like, damn, I'm lucky I do coke.
Yeah.
I'm trying to kill a mosquito. There ain't no mosquitoes out anymore, dude. It's November, bro. No mosquitoes. There's no mosquitoes out here. And so
not until next spring. Yeah. No.
So like they're kicking it. Like he goes to Sam's house. He's like, "Can I crash here?"
Yeah.
And he's out and. So then, and he's like, "Yeah, dude, I'm not gonna let my best friend just fucking
sit out in this fucking car. No,
and." Like
you just gotta sit with my dad.
How this movie?
I gotta go take care of everything. I'm gonna fix your flat, but you gotta chill with my pops real quick.
Yeah,
like,
but how this movie
creeps me out.
This movie threw like a lot of curveballs with the comedy, so like it wouldn't have been shocking. It'd been like if you would have seen like the next scene of fucking Norm Macdonald fucking sleeping in his car.
No,
you know, like
which we eventually did see.
So, well, yeah, we did see that eventually.
It happened. But yeah, so he's like, yeah, chill with my dad for a bit. He's like,
I don't know who Bele Makar is, but it's Dracula. Dracula, I play Among Us with you. Thanks for stopping in. Love you.com. Thank you.
Yeah, cheers.
Cheers.
Salud.
Hell yeah.
What if that just broke?
Oh, dude, I would have been salt. I would have been so salt. Oh my god.
But yeah, so they're chilling, or Norm Macdonald's chilling with his dad, Sam's dad. for a hot second.
And just like because he's all like, I don't want to hang out with your dad. He's like a creepy old man. He's always scared the shit out of me.
He's just always like, man.
And he's all like, he puts him in a headlock. He's like, he's like, you think I'm a creepy old man, Bob?
Yeah, like, I might be old, but I can still fucking hear.
I can still hear you, son of a bitch.
It's like certain parts of that movie. I wonder if they gave Norm Macdonald a script, or if Norm just did what Norm does.
I think Norm just does what Norm does, like just in general. Okay. But then, like at the end of the movie, they had the outtakes or whatever. Yeah. So he obviously had a script at some points. Yeah. But when it comes to Don Rickles, when we get to Don Rickles, that boy did not have.
No, he just.
Don Rickles just does what Don Rickles does. Oh, you want us to get naked?
Whoa.
I'm going to do the opposite. I'm going to put my mask on. I'm going to put my mask on.
Jacket off, but I'm not going to go. Subscribe to my OnlyFans.
We're going to do this too.
There you go. Oh, shit. Incognito.
Incognito. Or is that you?
Yeah. Fucking guy. Close.
I might fog myself up, so this won't last long. It's already getting hot. Yeah, it's already getting hot.
You're there. Like, that's why I took my glasses off. It just doesn't work. But yeah, I missed the part where Sam's dad has his heart attack or whatever.
How'd you miss it?
I don't fucking know. I missed it though.
I paused the movie when you went to take a shit. I don't even think that was then.
No, that wasn't then.
But so no, they go off and do like find like odd jobs here and there. Like they fake
it's a montage of
they fake doing construction because they're like, oh, we completely lied about our resume. Like that was like they're like,
well, no, that's why Sam's dad has a heart attack or whatever, and like, oh fuck, like how are we gonna pay for this? Because Chevy Chase is like, yo.
Chevy Chase's character is a riot. Is a fucking riot.
Bruh.
Is in this fucking movie. Like,
yo.
Fuck. We got to ignore Chevy Chase being
fucking racist.
Old and racist.
You know,
he's a fucking hilarious in this movie.
He's hilarious.
And, so like the whole time he's like going on and off about fucking like bookies and owing money and all this shit. And like Norm and Sam or Mitch and Sam.
Yeah, Mitch and
Sam don't even like pick up on it right away. I think Mitch does.
Mitch does, but Sam is like, oh, my fucking dad's dying.
Yeah, my dad's dying, all this shit. Or whatever. Jeremy Chan, what's your OnlyFans?
I'll let you know next time. I'm going to create one real quick. Hold on. That's fucking great. Oh, shit.
This is how I got COVID, is by wearing a mask.
I had COVID, and as far as I know, I didn't give it to anybody because I wore a mask.
I had it and I didn't give it to anybody, and I had intimacy with someone while I had it. I didn't know I had it at the time.
Yeah, I didn't know I had it. It was the whole fucking thing, bro. Like I thought, because I get sick like this every year, so I thought, oh fuck, this might just be that season.
Yeah, that's just that seasonal flu. Yeah,
let's go check it out just to be sure. And like, I found out too late that no, I had it. It's like fuck.
So what happened in between? I forgot what happened in between. Sam and Mitch were kicking it at the bar,
right?
Like down on their luck or whatever,
right.
And because that's when we get introduced to Kathy.
Yeah.
Mildred. So because like,
and also
Artie Lang's character sees some hot gal at the end of the bar,
and he's like, I'm gonna talk to her.
He's like, I'm gonna go talk to her. Mitch is like, yeah, it's all you, bro. Dude, go at it. You know. And so now he gets into it with this frat dude, this college frat dude.
He's also trying to talk to
mind you, like Norm or Mitch and Sam are like in their 30s at this point.
Yep.
So like
frat dude's like he's like 21.
Frat dude. He's in his fucking 20s, late teens, early 20s.
Exactly.
Yeah.
At this bar trying to hit on this girl, this woman, and she's just like, y'all fight it out. I don't give a fuck about either of y'all. Legit. Like she just didn't give a fuck. And so they're both like, "That's a great idea."
Bro, dude, speaking of hobos, there's a lot of good hobo shit in this fucking movie.
There's
so, like, we'll get to it.
There is.
We're about to get there. We're about to get there.
Yo. This is beautiful. I love it.
I love you, Dr. Doom. I love you, Jamie. I love you so much, Jamie.
This is beautiful. This is great.
Actually, we did skip right past it.
Right past it.
Because they're drinking or whatever. He's like, at least my bones didn't get bit up by a psych. And then here comes Chris Farley out of nowhere.
You
bastard!
Like, fuck.
I'll buy him a drink on our tab, dude. It's fine.
He's like, oh, okay.
All right, yeah, you guys are all right. Yeah. I would be the same way though. Like, I heard someone publicly insulting me, and then they were like, "Hey, just buy him a drink." I'm all like, "Thank you, thank you."
Like, fuck, bro, that was just fucking Chris Farley, man. I'm rest in peace. Goddamn, that was a great fucking character. Oh, the skunks at the end. Oh my god. All right, anyway.
This is what I love. This is what I love about you. This is what I love about you, Jamie, dude. You like know this shit, dude. Like that was your decoration that I kept there for you, and you just knocked it down.
I ruined it, but I have fixed it again.
Jesus,
it lives.
All
right. So yeah, you know, Chris Farley got his nose bitten off by a Saigon horn. And you got a beard.
This is the only joke in the movie that actually does the rule of three. Because then, like, when they get they get to the dead hooker scene, he's like, "You fucking Saigon whore," blah blah blah. Yeah. And then at the end of the movie, they get married or they're getting hitched or whatever. And then she bites his nose. She bites his new nose off.
Yep. He's like, "Hey, that's a Saigon whore that bit my nose off." So not too long after that, fucking Sam tries to talk to the girl. They get into a fight with the frat dude. The fucking Mitch is like, let's fucking do this. And he ends up getting thrown out of the fucking bar.
No, what happened? No,
he gets his ass beat with
because the girl's all like, "I want you guys to fight about it."
Yeah.
And then so the dude calls up all his buddies.
That's true.
Because
that does happen.
Yeah, so he didn't even want to fight fair. No. So then Sam calls up Mitch and he's like, "All right, come." And then Mitch is like, "Can I fight on his side?" You know?
Yeah. It's such the comedy is like so.
It's
I don't know what to call it.
A lot of it's like cookie cutter, but it's like Norm Macdonald, like, and he's so like deadpan, or whatever.
So deadpan. It's so just like straight. It's so straight, man. Like fucking, I don't know. It works.
It works, and he's like, and then so they're having the bar brawl, or whatever. Fucking pool cues get broken.
Chris Farley's like, "I'm gonna play this fucking Rolling Stones."
Yes, I'm gonna punch in G7. He punches in G8,
and it's fucking G8.
And what was the fucking song?
Not that.
This is when Dr. Doom comes in to fucking fill us in.
It wasn't the right song, that's for sure.
It was not the right song. It was fuck.
I'd have to look at it. God damn. It's one of those songs where it was a complete opposite of like what a bar fight should be.
I like pina coladas. Thank you, Dr. Doom. Thank you, Dr. Doom.
Fucking MVP right here, saving the whole
Thank you, Jamie. I knew you would come in to save the day. Thank you.
The thing is, like, I'm like, yo, that's where that trope started, because there's a lot of fight scenes in movies and shit where they play completely opposite fucking music.
Yeah, they do it in Kick-Ass. They do it. Yeah. They do it in like a lot. Yeah, they do it in a lot of action movies.
Feel like that's where it started, because otherwise it's usually a badass fucking rock and roll song. I get it in. Like, no.
I sound more drunk than Jerome, Gerald, because I drank more than Jeremy, Gerald, Jermaine, Germs. Dude, my shiner's healing nice.
Oh yeah, what'd you do, bro?
I hit myself with some rebar.
Is that what it was?
Yes.
You won though?
Yes.
Okay. And then how did you run? fucking be like that.
I'm surprised you didn't ask me about it when you got here.
I couldn't. I was like, man, does he have a black eye, or is this like, is this a wild man situation? Like, what happened?
Yeah, I hit myself with some rebar at work. You know, my boss had me doing some dumb shit where I had to pull some because he wants to use it for some dumb shit.
Yeah.
And so I was just like at the shop by myself, just like pulling out some rebar. And like the one piece, one piece that I was all like, all right, dude, it's almost loose enough to just fucking pull out of this shit. And then I fucking whack myself, dude. Like,
I have never, I think I've maybe only had one black eye once. Maybe. I've been hit in the face a couple times.
I know you've been hit in the face. We've boxed each other in my fucking dining room at that apartment I had downtown Rockford, bro.
Yeah, no, I almost caught your eye too.
You had me blind. I was blind in this fucking eye. And
like, yeah, but I smoked cigarettes back then.
Yeah, that's the only reason I won. That's the only reason I won, because I could out stamina you. That was because you were whooping my fucking ass, bro.
It'd be like that sometimes. It's all right. But no, like I've never really had a black eye. Fucking shit. Well, I'm just thinking, like I've never really had a black eye. No one's ever broken my nose, and I've been hit pretty fucking, or at least I felt like I was hit pretty hard. When you get hit in the nose, dude, like bro, like you're like fuck, you can't see for a minute because it's like it's just fucking water everywhere and it just hurts. It just spreads out.
Some more Norm Macdonald gets thrown out of the window.
Gets thrown out of the window,
and that's when we decided to fucking start drinking for Norm Macdonald getting thrown out of or into things.
Yeah, it was the third time it happened.
Yeah, this was 11 minutes and 40 seconds into the movie. This is the third time it happened. Now, and I remembered as a kid that this was a running gag through the movie, so that's when we decided to take a shot.
Yep.
But then it didn't happen again for like another hour.
And I was like, fuck. And I was like, oh man, I might have jumped the gun on this one. Like, but it did happen. It still was a running gag. It just took a while. Like it was intermittent throughout the movie at that point.
Yeah.
So they get thrown out of the bar. And then we see them again dressed up as cops.
Yes.
And I'm like, why are they dressed up as
Here's the like, one inconsistency in the movie is how did they get the frat boys' number to call them?
How do they know? Well, I figure they followed them.
They followed them, yes.
Got back to the dorm, like, all right, well,
once they followed them to the dorm. Did they look up their fucking in the phone book by address?
I would assume so, yeah.
How hard would that be?
Back then? Fuck, bro. Like, that's a lot of pages.
That is a lot of fucking pages to flip through in 1998, dude. To fucking... That's
a lot of pages. Maybe. So that... But yeah, no, anyway, yeah. They got the fucking number to the frat house, and they're calling the frat house like, yo, there's these two cops that aren't really cops that are robbing places.
But yeah, so they're pretending to be cops. Be aware. So then they call the cops on the place, and then the frat boys start beating the shit out of the cops.
And then the cops call their homies, and they everybody. And Norm Macdonald and fucking Mitch and Sam, like, get the main perpetrator, and they whoop his ass. Well, they Artie Lang punches the main perpetrator, and then Norm Macdonald is like,
he wants revenge on the dude that whacked him with the pool cue and threw him out the window.
He's like, no, I got this.
He punches him and breaks his hand.
No, it's so good. It's so good. Like, holy fuck. It's so weak. He couldn't fucking. And Artie's like, I got this, bro.
Dude, 2 to 3 years ago, that scene would have made me cringe because I still had PTSD from breaking my hand.
You got a bionic hand. At least I hope you do.
According to fucking Brittany's daughter, I just have a fake hand.
I
just have a fake hand.
It's not real.
It's not. This hand is not real, guys.
Sorcery.
This hand is purely mechanical.
Purely biomechanical.
I have never heard Norm's moth joke.
I have not either.
Oh, dude, we're gonna get to the fish scene here real quick, dude. We haven't even got to them starting their business yet, but we're getting
to it.
We're getting there.
We're like about there because it's after that. They're like, yo.
I wonder if I can YouTube it now without getting flagged. I'm not gonna risk it. I'll YouTube it later. But yeah, I'll check it out later.
You do a reaction to it.
Thank you, Jamie.
Yeah. But it's like after
You could do a
that
reaction to it. Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Yeah. They fucking that's when Norm gets the idea to like, yo, maybe we should do this professionally, like get fucking revenge on folks. And like,
no, that's not yet. That's not yet.
It's after that?
No, because now they're this is when Dad gets heart attack or whatever when they're kicking and drinking beers.
Oh, and then they go into the whole
and then they start getting the jobs or whatever. They have the construction job. They have the I think they have one other job before the movie theater job.
Construction job.
I can't remember what it was, but
it's
then
three, and then
they get the movie theater job, and here comes Don Rickles.
Yeah.
I don't even think Don Rickles had a script, dude. I just think he just did this Don Rickles thing. It was just roasting people.
Give me a speech for the new guys.
Yeah, he's just roasting the shit out of Artie Lang.
Oh, no, I'm laughing at you talking to him.
He's like, yeah, he starts like talking shit to Artie Lang's fucking stomach and whatever, blah blah blah. And Norm Macdonald's laughing, and Don Rickles like, "Oh, you think that's fucking funny?" Yeah. I like the deleted, or not the deleted scene, but the outtakes. And he's all like, "How do you even know how you made? How do you even know how you got this movie?"
Yeah, I don't even know how you got this movie. Like, bro, like, oh. Like, bro, Don Rickles, he hit you, bro. Like,
Don Rickles, man.
He just comes at you. Rest in peace, man.
Jesus Christ.
Fuck, unless he's still alive. Holy shit.
No, I don't think he's still alive, but I'm glad he's not, because that dude, like, yeah, he was funny, but dude, that dude, like, was like off the scenes, like always like that.
Yeah.
Always like that. There's not.
He's never turned off.
Not when he's performing, dude. My lips kind of look like Mr. Popo, like I'm in blackface, but only halfway.
Popo. It knows better.
Doesn't it though? Look at
it goes. You, the dirt, the worms in the dirt, Popo's stool, Kami, and then Popo. Pecking order.
Pecking order.
Yo, I'm sorry. Popo and fucking DB
Dragon Ball Abridged
is
Jesus Christ.
Fuck, man.
Guys, I'm trimming my beard after November. I know you guys say I look like I'm homeless. I'm doing the no shave November for the first time in my life.
Yeah,
just because I'm bored. Just because I'm bored. I am doing my neck beard. I'm doing my neck beard. So like,
I'm not doing.
And I'm doing my balls.
But I am.
I'm shaving my balls and my neck beard.
Is that thing worth it? That fucking trimmer you got?
That Manscaped?
Yeah.
Oh fuck yeah.
Okay.
Dude, no, because remember when I got the 2.0 in the mail?
Yeah.
And then like
impromptu commercial.
And then a couple months later, the fucking 3.0 came out, and I waited a bit, and then my buddy that I do the FML skits with, he got sponsored by them.
Right.
So then I used his promo code to buy the 3.0. That motherfucker's got an LED light on that bitch. Yes.
Oh,
yes. So then I switched I put a brand new blade in the 2.0, and that's what I use on my face now.
There you go.
And I use the 3.0.
Yeah, I brand new blade. It's good.
Yeah, I use the 3.0 on my
See, I got a new
unmentionables.
I got a new trimmer and everything with the right guards and whatnot, so I can actually trim it.
Dude, that thing is totally worth having.
All right, yeah, because like I was using my old trimmer.
Dude, if you buy the fucking like the whole like $80 package, they'll give you the most comfortable fucking pair of underpants you'll ever have in your life. You'll get a fucking travel bag with like ball toner and like ball conditioner.
Oh my god.
And fuck, like, dude, like
it's legit.
Yeah, they'll give you the fucking works, dude. Like, I'm not.
We'll see about getting that later on. Anyway,
Manscaped, if you're listening, dude, I will advertise the shit out of you, like even better than I do for free.
Obviously, we're just waiting for like 2 minutes right now, because it's worth it. Apparently, that's why I asked.
Dude,
I need something to help me out.
Dude, no,
I don't know if I should make a purchase
I fucking swear by it, dude.
Okay.
I swear by it.
Okay.
And that's the only type of shit I'd advertise for if I fucking actually
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. So Artie Lang is going in on Sam.
I know you have my dog. I dropped him off there when I got off work. I know you have my dog.
I have your dog.
It's like, are you trying to like threaten me with like some like ransom?
Like, hold on.
Like, do you want some sort of?
We gonna get a figure right now or something? Like,
I have your birthday present. So like, what? Like, are we gonna make an exchange here? Like,
you gonna have your present? I don't know what's going on.
So they sabotage, like, I don't know if it's like an opening night for this movie theater,
but an opening night it's a premiere.
It's just some sort of premiere. For Men in Black. Apparently, it's Men in Black. Yeah. I don't know.
They got the movie earlier. I don't quite remember what it was exactly. Yeah, but they had Men in Black,
and he had like all the Don Rickles had like all the richest people in town besides Shooter McGavin's character.
Fucking Shooter McGavin.
Besides Shooter McGavin's character from Happy Gilmore,
no,
but Happy Gilmore.
But then that was the only rich person that wasn't there. But like, yo, Norm Macdonald and fucking
Mr. Witherspoon apparently was super important.
Yeah,
that was the one dude who's all like, "You're finished, Don Rickles." When he fucking
he was important. Yeah, you're right. It was really important. So they're premiering Men in Black or something like that. So fucking Sam and Mitch are like, "Yo, let's fucking get this guy back." And they're like, everybody else at the movie theater is like, "Yeah, everyone says that, but like, we need this job, so we fucking can't."
If you get his back, which was really fucked up because they all end up losing their job anyways.
Oh yeah,
because the theater gets shut down.
Yeah.
So they're like, dude, if you get this dude's back, dude, like, or if you get him, I'll give you $10. And the other dude's like, dude, I'll give you $20. So then they put in.
So you see the twinkle in Norm's eye.
So then they put on the movie fucking Men in Black having sex with other men.
Yep. That's what it was. And so like 3, 2, 1, turn around.
And Artie Lang fucking watches again. Norm Macdonald's like, no. Throughout the movie, Norm Macdonald's doing fucking these note to self thing. He hinted at it when he's a kid. He would like write down.
Sam looked at the screen.
Sam looked. He's like, no, I didn't. I was just checking the reel, and then he just cuts himself off.
Oh, God damn it! Fuck. I did look, bro. And so everyone is in the theater watching, and it just starts getting fucking heavy. Like, oh yeah, these guys look like they're doing something. Blah 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 blah. They're new. It's like, oh, we should have sex with them then. And everyone's just in the theater like,
we should have done shots when like everybody stormed out of a building too, because that would have only been like 3 shots, maybe 2 to 3 shots.
We could have added a couple addendums to that fucking.
I still drank some just because this grapefruit rum was surprisingly delicious. I love grapefruit juice.
Gross.
But this grapefruit rum, especially when the ice started to chill it a little bit,
it was good.
Smooth. Fucking smooth.
I didn't think it was going to be that smooth. I was very pleasantly surprised. It was good. Yeah, like everybody stampedes out of the theater, like, oh my God, it's a gay movie. It's a gay porno. What are we doing? It's like fucking watching porn in the theater, bro. Like,
you want some, have at it.
So they all stamp out, and then they get paid. Mitch and Sam get paid to do this. They're like, fuck, all right, we can actually.
Yeah, like the whole staff was paying them afterwards, even though like
they had a wad of cash. They had like $400 or something, $200 something like that. And then like,
no, I don't think they had $400 yet because I think they did a couple off jobs once they started dirty work.
Okay, yeah.
Because this is when they got the idea. Because then Sam was all like, dude, my sister's fronting me $2,000, but how are we going to get the rest of the $50,000?
Right.
You know, like.
And so they use that $2,000 to make a storefront for dirty work.
They used that, and then they used the rest of the money to rent out hookers at one point.
Yeah,
but we're not there yet. So
it's pretty fast.
So they do a couple fucking odd jobs, whatever. Yeah. Like they.
Are you sure? Like I feel like they didn't.
No, they didn't
do a couple jobs. He bought the storefront, then.
Oh, and then
Mitch was like, "Yo,
and then Mildred.
She's like, wait a minute, what? You fucking talking to me? He's like, my name's Catherine, by the way. He's like, oh yeah, you didn't give it to me.
You never told me your name, so I just guessed. That is not a bad strategy. That is not a bad strategy at all, dude. No. Like, I actually gave him props for that because even she was all like, "Well, fuck, that is pretty bold."
I'm like, all right. The one I learned the other day is how much does a polar bear weigh? Enough to break the ice. How you doing?
Wow, that's no.
Hey, some people like that cheesy fucking shit, man.
I know a lot of people do.
Yeah, I don't know why.
Especially like gals our age or whatever. They'll just appreciate the effort.
Yeah, most of the time. Sometimes they're looking for a little bit more. It's like fucking weird.
No, because they don't want you just coming at them all like, "Hey, dude,
reckless.
Like, hey, like, I may not be Fred Flintstone, but I could sure make the bedrock." Like they're not.
There's a difference.
They call me Milk because I do your body good. They're not after that, dude. They want the good icebreaker polar bear dumb shit like that.
Because it's funny and it's innocent. It's not like, yo, like let's just fucking get down to brass tacks and fuck.
No, because
there's nothing really.
We're too old. We're too old to just be like there to just the fuck, dude. Yeah. We're trying to find a life mate and shit.
Early 20s, sure.
Yes. Early 20s, like most of my fans here watching. Early 20s in your teens. Whatever. Once Godzilla fan tunes in, dude, his 14-year-old ass, like,
bro, Godzilla fan. She's gotta walk up to him and be like, "Yo, you want some fun?"
Well, fuck. The Nick Cannell account right there is. I'm pretty sure that's Brittany's almost 10-year-old, and we're saying all this wild shit.
You're learning a lot right now. These are the things to watch out for.
Here's one thing I learned about I've been kicking there over like the past like month or so is shit that I say is barely off the wall from shit they've been hearing their whole life.
Fair enough.
Fair enough. Shit that I say, I'm like, whoa.
Yeah. Like, all right. Yeah, you thought you were a sailor, but little did you know?
I streamed with them live.
Oh shit!
A couple nights ago.
Yeah.
Yes. Just to do an update on my channel about like the $100 cash giveaway once I get to 1K.
Hell yeah!
But here's something the fans don't know. I'm doing it backwards. Here's something the fans don't know is it's only going for the first 4 original fans who've been active on the channel.
Ooh.
Not the first, but one of the first 4.
One of the first.
So 4. Like Godzilla fan, Wolford, Hentai Boy, and Yamato
in the chat that I see all the time.
Yeah.
These. I'm like, fuck, and they have so many variations of my name, just like that quick. God damn it! I love it. Cheers, guys.
Guests on my show are automatically disqualified from the cash giveaway.
I don't want your fucking money.
Dude, we treat each other to fucking like dinner and shit.
Yeah,
dude.
We haven't done that in a while, but it's COVID.
We can't.
Fuck. Holy shit! Yeah, I'm just thinking like, fuck, man, we haven't eaten in a minute.
Because despite Yamato being a fuckboy, he still qualifies.
Damn, bro. Gonna take that
he still down, qualifies.
You're gonna take that lane on your back. Fuck.
So
anyway,
he's chatting it up with the girl.
Kathy. She's like, "Yo, my name's Kathy."
He walks her to work. He's like,
"And what's his name, bro? He's in so much.
He's in so much stuff. He's in The Office. He's in I don't know his name offhand. I can pull up.
He's in Anchorman.
He is an Anchorman.
He has this bit.
I'm pulling him up in the like, fucking Dirty Work.
Story about him like shitting his pants in front of a cop or some shit like that.
I pull him up here in Dirty Work
or something like that. Yeah, he's in a bunch of stuff. Got the bald head, the hair around. He's fucking old, chubby dude. Talks like this, fucking Ridiculous.
His name's like Phillips something, so like I know that. Anton Phillips, David Kosher.
David Kosher. What?
That's how you say that, right?
David Michael Kochner? Koshner?
David
Koshner?
David Koshner.
Yeah.
Koshner.
David Koshner. Anyway, he's in it. He's like, yo, you get your sticky ass back in here. We're getting ready to do a commercial. What the fuck are you doing? Something like that. Basically just being a dick to her for no reason whatsoever. And she's like, I gotta go. Excuse me. And Mitch is like, yo, he always talks to you like that? Like, what the fuck? She's like, yeah, I mean, he's doing a commercial. It's going to be live. So he's just extra shitty right now. And he's like, huh, all right. And so he's like, yo, I can get 2 birds with 1 stone. I can get this dick back for being a dick to the girl I like, and we can get a free promotion for our business. And that's when we see the whole room full of hookers and fucking Sam being mad about, yo, you just spent money on these hookers. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, he's like, we already blew all the money on the rent, and then you're using the rest of it
for these hookers. It's like, yo, we can't. We're not gonna. You don't have to do any sex. You don't have to have sex.
No, he's all like, hey, you dirty fucking prostitute. He doesn't say fucking. He's like, hey, you dirty prostitute.
Yo, you're right.
Because that's the same way he approaches the homeless people. It's like, hey, you homeless people. Like, you want to make $1 to whatever?
About $2. That's a thing in the movie. Like the entire, like how we so deadpan, like just like, yo,
he just says the shit.
This is the shittiest shit he could say. Hey, you dirty hookers. Like you're all gonna get $20. No sex, but you're all gonna get $20 if you just do this thing. No matter what my partner here says.
Yeah.
And Sam is like, bro, like, it's like, yo, you want to have sex? I was like, no, I don't want to have sex. You just spent all our money on the hookers. Like, what? I don't understand how this is gonna work. He's like, yo, we're gonna get a free commercial out of this though. And so we cut to them doing the commercial.
I think this was actually in the trailer for the fucking movie. I swear to God, I think this was in the trailer for the movie with the fucking dead hookers. With the dead hookers and fucking all like in the trunks of the fucking car for Phillips Motors.
Like, it was good. He's like, yo, we got all these cars out here. They fucking $30.
Dude, those cars were nice too. He had Cadillac DeVilles and fucking dude. He had some nice cars.
And Norm, like fucking Mitch is like, yo.
Somehow they got access to the keys. Like, we don't know.
We don't know. This happened off screen.
Yes.
They got access to the keys.
Artie Lang is in the back just fucking popping all the fucking trunks.
No, he's right there on stage. Like, boop, 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 boop.
No, he's behind the cameraman.
He's behind the cameraman?
Or he's like
right there.
He's like right next. He's like sandwiched in between some of the cameramen that are filming the commercial.
And like fucking like Norm's like, yo, those trunks look a little small. And fucking David Kochner's like, yo, these trunks ain't small. I'll show you right now. Like, you know what the fuck you're talking about. We're live, bro. And he like opens up the trunk and there's a dead hooker. He's like, oh shit, there's a dead hooker in that car. And he's like, no, there's no dead hooker in that car. Then all the trunks start popping open. He's like, there's another dead hooker. And like he's like, oh fuck. No, you know what I'm talking about? These ain't dead hookers. We're live. I can't believe this. Shutting all the fucking trunks and they just keep popping open. Fucking Artie Lang's like they're popping up the fucking buttons, making sure that the trunks keep popping open. Fucking Mitch is like, yo, fucking all these dead hookers, bro. What the fuck is wrong with you? Like this is wild as shit.
Dude,
and then
what's
he
his
runs
name?
off stage.
I already forgot dude's name. What's his name? David
Kochner.
David Kochner.
Probably leave shit for that.
Despite him being like he's probably like me, or like the rest of my family pronounces my last name Weiner, and I pronounce it Wiener.
Yeah.
He's probably like me, where he pronounces it like Kochner. Kochner.
Possibly.
Just like there's just just the type of dude he is, like all the roles he plays and shit.
Oh, dude, hilarious. Like, no, it's Kochner.
It's Kochner,
right. Like Shatner with cock instead. Yeah. So he's like, oh fuck, bro, like this is live. I can't do this. It's too much pressure, and he runs off. Essentially, I'm paraphrasing that whole scene, but like Mitch is like, yo, anybody giving you shit? You need revenge on anybody? Like you fucking call
Call
the
the
line.
I forgot the number.
555-1810 or some shit like that.
I don't
fucking
remember the number. Yeah, like,
dirty work. We'll get revenge for you, basically. Fucking runs off.
So this is when they do a few off jobs,
Yep.
like they save some old lady's house, and
Yeah.
they.
Well, this is the first time Kathy gets mad.
Oh yeah, because she's like,
you think that was funny?
Like the whole fucking business got shut down.
Yeah, the whole business got shut.
So now they're like known for like shutting down businesses. They shut down the movie theater. They shut down the fucking Phillips Motors.
Yep.
And I'm pretty sure they live in a really small town.
Yep.
Because like it seems like they set up their shop in like the downtown area. The downtown area. And I've lived
within a stone's throw.
I've lived in a small town.
Yeah.
And like the downtown Lockport was all like, I'm like, this is downtown.
Yeah, right. It's like downtown Fort Smith,
even downtown Rockford. Yeah, it's like
all right there, bro. There's not much.
But there's more on the fucking State Street stretch and the 173 stretch.
Yeah.
You know, like.
So yeah, like they have to be in a small town, but like yeah, they get known around town for putting in work, and this little person comes in while Kathy's giving him the third degree. He's like, "Yo, I need your help. Someone's been giving me shit this whole time. Like I'm short, I'm tiny, but I'm not invisible. Like yo, what the fuck?" And so he's like, "Yo." This person has been like, she picks on me, she abuses me, all this, that, and the other. Can you help me out? And we see this bearded lady come up and like pushes him out the way, and she's like hitting on Norm Macdonald, like, yo, you ever had a bearded lady before? Blah, blah, blah. Meet me in my trailer. He's like, note to self.
Oh yeah, they shaved the bearded lady's beard off.
And she was fire though.
Dude, I think she was hot with the beard.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie.
I would have hit it from behind.
Yeah. Might have tickled my nuts. I don't know.
Oh, dude, yeah, man. Like
exactly. It looked like a soft beard.
I mean, it wasn't real.
Like it wasn't real, but it looked like like she. I don't know. It was interesting. The bearded lady.
She was hot, dude.
She was hot. I can't remember who she was. Like she looked so familiar. Like she's somebody. Anyway, they cut her beard off. She wakes up and she's like, "No!" And fucking.
And then another midget is giving the main midget a boost up the spray paint. Like, it's not a bearded lady anymore.
She's gonna grill that shit out again. And that's where we get the montage of them like fucking up people's shit. Basically, I have to bathroom.
Oh man, I gotta use the bathroom when you get back.
Yeah.
So this is when we get to the point where this one guy hires them to like kind of like get rid of his neighbors. So then Norm Macdonald and Artie Lang, it's not dirty underwear. It's a sleeve. It's a t-shirt sleeve. It's the same type of t-shirt sleeve I was using as my mask earlier. It's just a t-shirt sleeve I wear on my head. It keeps me warm and keeps me cool at the same time. It's nice. So they break into this house and they start stashing like fish and shit everywhere. And then while they're stashing fish everywhere, the fucking mafia people come into the house. So they fucking hurry up and scurry away and hide. Stretched out broken kind of. They hurry up and hide. So then they go into the house and they're like doing this like big money like cocaine deal. It's like a suitcase full of like these bags of cocaine. And it's not the same cocaine that took in Artie Lang's nose. It's not the same cocaine. It's different. It's different cocaine. I am cosplaying as a hobo. So then like one of the dudes is like, dude, it smells like fish in here. It fucking He's like, what, is that some sort of fucking code? So then they all start like shooting the fuck out of each other off screen, because this is when we just see Norm Macdonald and Army Lang just like holding up fish. And then I'll touch his muscles when he comes back. I got you. I'll give him a good little squeeze. I swear to God. And then I got to run to the bathroom. So like they're shooting each other and blah blah, and then like you're like, oh, he's got a chainsaw, and then you're like, oh, he took the chainsaw and now he's using it on me, and you're like, oh, is that a hand grenade? And then like they're all dead. All the mafia people are dead at this point. And so then Norm's like, I guess we should leave. And then Artie Lang is still fucking stashing fish in the fucking house.
Oh.
I'll be right back.
What are you doing?
I'll be right back.
You gotta get out of here.
I gotta squeeze your muscles. All right.
So they go to leave, and fucking the dude that paid them to get them out of the house essentially is like, yo, I wanted you to make them leave, not kill everybody. Like, what the fuck? You're like, yeah. No, we need that in cash, essentially. We need this now. And so they dip. And fucking I think like right after that, they end up having to do a job where they end up saving this old lady's house from Shooter McGavin trying to bulldoze that house so he can like make a parking lot or something like that. And that's where we get Shooter McGavin like trying to hire them to get rid of the people in this one apartment building. Like, yo, I saw you guys on the news. Maybe you can help me out. I can help you out. And you're like, oh yeah, we need $50,000 for this operation. And like, he's like, yeah, I got you. Just go over here. We got these drug dealers. We got these gangbangers and like these hookers in this fucking apartment complex. I need you guys to go in there and do what you guys do. I'll squeeze his arms when he gets back, by the way. But yeah, like he's like, yo, I need you guys to do this. So I'm like, all right, fuck. Like, they didn't do any research. They went in there blind as fuck, not doing any kind of background checking on any of these people. So they go there and like Mitch sees Kathy with her grandma. And her grandma's like, yo, I saw what you've done. Whatnot, you're a fucking dude. You're a good dude. Blah, blah, blah. And we see these three girls that works with Kathy's grandma. And like Norm's thinking like, oh man, she's like the ringleader of this fucking hooker ring. And it's these three women going in. He's like, oh man, they're all whores. He's like, oh my God, Kathy doesn't even fucking know that they're all whores.
They're not whores.
But they're not whores. Oh shit, nice team.
Throw the twisted caps right there.
In the big chair. I should have. Go ahead.
You should have sat in the big chair. I wouldn't. I. That's not the first. Like, dude, I'm keeping on the twisted caps because I just have random words on them. Okay. Like I got one over here. It's just A. When? Look at A.
That's ominous.
A. So like.
When?
So.
Oh, that's not in focus. It's not. That sucks.
This one just says A, though. So it's just random words.
If you get one that says soon, that's going to be the best one, hands down.
Why?
Soon.
I don't have any doubles yet.
Just either. Google soon and type images. You'll see why.
Okay.
Soon is intense. Soon is great. Soon.
Everyone else fucking Google soon and find out why soon is awesome.
It is. But, so they're like, all right, fuck, yeah, he's got these. They're all hookers. Like, we gotta do this.
And let's
Kathy's grandma's lives in this apartment complex. I feel bad, like I gotta tell her, like, gotta do it though. Fuck it, let's do it.
Goddamn, I feel fucking short now.
I always feel that way. Oh shit, look at me.
You're like a giant now.
So weird.
Give me my twisted.
I'm on the wrong side of the aisle. Or the right side.
Well, let's cut Jeremy off.
Woo! Look at you dirty bitch. See you in here. Your fucking name.
He thick and big.
Oh, yeah. That's how I like him. Keep
no, what's distracting is us
yeah.
trying to review a movie and then interacting with y'all. But interacting with y'all makes it more fun.
It does. It's enjoyable. I like it.
That's your water. That's my water.
It's true. Don't drink my shit. We might have both had COVID, but like we don't eat each other's germs. I don't know what STIs you got, you fucking filthy.
We gotta swap these too.
Oh shit, you're right.
This is a process. Of switching chairs.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
It's like this. The phones can stay. I'm not gonna check mine.
I don't need to check mine either.
So like, yeah, Mitch is talking to Sam like, yo, like this really sucks because it's Kathy's grandma's house that we're gonna fuck up, but like we gotta do it.
Yeah, they do it anyway.
We do.
Did we get to the point when like they talked to Shooter McGavin about?
Yeah. Okay, I was doing that when you were.
Okay, you brought that
because
up.
it was basically like right after that.
Okay.
They did the thing and like saved that old lady's house and yeah.
All right. All right.
So they're in there and like they're talking about like, yeah, we're just gonna do it anyway. And they got these big ass orange tarps and we pan to the apartment complex getting these tarps thrown over them. It's like, yo, yeah, we're gonna get rid of these termites.
This was one of the best montages ever in a fucking movie.
It was.
Where they're just tearing down fucking doors or breaking open doors and just fucking up all these random apartment buildings.
Artie Lang was breaking down doors. Norm Macdonald had to set one on fire. You know, he establishes that like he's just a fucking weak individual physically. Like he can't punch, he can't break anything down. He has to use his mind to be crafty.
Yeah,
in order to.
And Artie Lang's the muscle, Norm is the brain.
Right.
Yes.
So
and
it's Pinky in the brain basically.
Well, but with the two, neither are like smart or necessarily strong.
Right.
Artie Lang is like it's just out of the two.
Out of the two. This is the one and the other. Because they're both like, come on, like they got swindled pretty hard when they went to go do that. Because they didn't do any background work. I mentioned that and everything before they went in and like destroyed this fucking thing. They did graffiti. They threw some M80s in the fucking toilet. Which are M80s even still a thing? The firecrackers that just
he threw in the toilet and then it blew up while he's taking a shit.
Well, he did one before that and it blew up instantly. But yeah, yeah, that's the life I live, bro. It be like that all the time.
This seat has a tendency where you can, if you lean back too far wrongly, it will just fall over.
Donate $1 and I'll buy a new chair.
I think Andrew. I gotta tell you some shit after the podcast.
Okay.
That shit's happening with Andrew. Like he's talking about like, getting me a different chair for this, and then
I have my own chair. I have my own throne.
You're not gonna bring it over with your van and haul it downstairs every time.
Well, no, just leave it here.
Oh,
it'll be my chair, but no one can sit in it because it's mine. Anyway, so yeah, they're going through this entire apartment complex, just fucking wrecking it, dude. And like Artie Lang gets to a point to where he throws an M80 in one of the toilets and it doesn't go off immediately. He flushes it, doesn't go off. He's like, oh shit, what the fuck? Well, let me read this paper real quick. And it cuts away to Norm Macdonald. He had set a fire to one of the doors, burns a hole in the center of the door. Who the fuck knows how? Like, he's crafty like that. Don't ask questions. And he goes inside and does his dirty work. And we cut back to Artie Lang, and he's taking a shit on the fucking toilet. Like, oh, I guess it's fine. It was a dud. And it just explodes while he's taking a shit. It's fucking great. At classic big comedy. Oh, nice.
You can't read because you have no glasses.
I take them off because I look like shit with my fucking goggles on, man.
Well, you look at your stoned and you don't even smoke weed because you're fucking squinting.
I squint everywhere. Doesn't help. I got a scar right here because I fucking got in an accident. Went up, came down on the car seat. Bad. Didn't go to work that day.
When did that happen?
A while ago.
I didn't say you came down in a car seat. I figured it happened when you were a child. I mean, you have that fucking.
Recent. I was like,
is that like a cyst in your eye?
No. So what happened was this all split.
Yeah.
Right? And I didn't know I was
you
bleeding.
know what I'm talking about right now, though,
This
right?
is before I moved to Kentucky. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. This is before I moved to Kentucky.
Yeah.
I was with Brett and his ex-wife at the time. We went out to the park. We went fishing. And I was like, I got to go to work. Like, all right. So we went to go. He was going to drop me off at home so I can go to work real quick. And fucking, we were behind this car. It was taking forever. He went to swerve into the lane so we can like pass him and shit. But there was oncoming traffic. So we swerved back and we fishtailed because it was a shitty ass fucking SUV. We went to a ditch. I went up, came down. This happened. I didn't go to work that day. So there was blood all over my face. And my pops had some steri strips and he gave me a glass of whiskey. Steri stripped my eye. But this little chunk was like left out. And that's what that is.
Oh, shit.
It just healed over like that.
Wow.
Because I didn't go to the hospital or anything. So,
like,
yeah.
Who had money to go to the hospital, dude?
Fuck,
like,
bro.
Seriously, dude, this is America.
This is America. We can't do that shit here.
We can't afford to go to the hospital.
No, bro. We can't afford that shit. I didn't have insurance then. Like, fucking, I'm trying to get insurance now, but we'll see because everything's shutting down. So I don't know where the fuck that's gonna go.
Dude, here's how my job is. So, like, my coworker was using our big machine,
Ooh.
the B2, just like split some wood, and a piece of wood fucking flew off the fucking splitter, cracked him in the fucking face, right?
Ooh.
Split his fucking lip open.
Ooh.
And then he went to the doctor, and apparently, this is the fucked up shit. This is shit that I found out like way later after he got billed or whatever. That like because he didn't have insurance, they discounted his bill.
Well, where did he go? Because Crusader gives you.
I don't know where he went, but they discounted his bill. They discounted his bill from like $350 to like $100. So they And then the boss already the boss he didn't want to file an insurance claim. Yeah, he paid for the shit.
Yeah,
he gave my buddy a check.
Yeah,
and then he gave him an extra $20 for his whatever troubles and shit.
I mean, it's fucked up. But like, you gotta understand.
That's how my job works.
That's how a lot of job works. That's how a lot of jobs work here in America. Like, because it's just insurance is so expensive. It's so retarded.
Well, you don't want like OSHA coming in and all that dumb shit.
All that has to happen. Yeah. All that has to happen. They regulate this, that, and the other.
Yeah.
And insurance is like, no, we can't have this, that, the other, because we're gonna charge you extra just to have this.
You have an anime protagonist backstory.
Yeah. It gets deeper than that, bro. I'm the big bad in one of Timo's comics, man. Fucking,
yeah, you are a bad guy in my comic books. Bad guy.
We fought on the Rainbow Road, bro. That's the shit.
Oh, dude, if I could pull up the drawing like real quick, dude, I would pull it up. But
it's fucking amazing. It's my favorite drawing you have,
dude. Like I legitimately posed for the drawings and I had to remember how my body was for each fucking
yeah. I've been there.
Yeah, so I was like drawing and then like jumping back and forth. Sitting on my fucking.
It reminds me of this one fucking artist, like this one manga I read. At the end of every chapter, like dude would be like, "Yo, I did these poses, I did this pose, all this, that, and the other," and he would have a camera guy that was taking pictures of those poses so he could draw that shit.
Yeah,
and that's how they did. I was like, fuck, bro. Like, that's actually the right way to do it. Like, fuck.
That's how Alex Ross does his shit, dude. Yeah. Like, he, like if you saw on Superman, he'll have someone dress up in a Superman thing.
Well, yeah.
Like, if he's flying, he'll have a fucking fan blowing so he can accentuate the actual fucking wind gust.
That's fucking dope.
And then he'll take photos
and then you have Todd McFarlane that's just like, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna draw like that, and
then just fucking kill it. Just fucking kill it. Yeah.
Fuck, bro. God damn, Todd McFarlane, you're a wonderful motherfucker, bro. I love that guy. Spawn. Love that shit.
Dude, anyway. I know Nasser used to tag us in those like Todd McFarlane live drawings.
Until I did the one that he did, and you're like, oh man, you draw better than fucking Todd McFarlane. I'm like, no, I don't. But all right.
I think you do. I think you draw better than Todd.
I pick it back up again.
Not as fast.
Not as fast
as Todd, but I think you do draw better.
Yeah. I appreciate that. Anyway, back on topic. So they destroy the building. They fucking find out. Oh, after they destroy this building, though, they go back to get their money in the fucking security. They don't even make it to Shooter McGavin. The security's like, oh yeah, what the fuck you doing here?
Swarm on them.
What the fuck you think you doing? Where you think you at, boy?
Throw them out. Throw them out of the building.
And we take a shot.
Bribe the homeless men.
Go in there and be crazy.
He's like, we'll pay you $1.
Like,
they're like, oh, we're not the type of homeless man you're looking for. It's like, oh, we'll pay you $2.
Like, yeah.
And I was thinking
it was the one security guard that fucked up. He was like, oh, like you can wait out. Shooter Bear was like, oh, you can wait outside. I was like, all right, I'm sorry about what happened. And fucking, Shooter was like, yo, fucking, I want him homeless, jobless, and fucking moneyless by the end of the day. And that was the guy in the middle. That was one of the homeless dudes.
Oh.
Yep. And so Norm was like, I'll pay you $1. And Till was like, yeah, no, we're not those kind of homeless people. We're depressed. We lost everything. And
you want the frantic, you want like the crackhead homeless people that we were used to in the 90s.
Exactly.
The type of fucking homeless people where you could hire them to fucking fix your car and they could fix anything with some duct tape and a wire hanger.
And a wire hanger. No lie.
What happened to them homeless crackheads?
They fucking died.
What happened to fucking them? I miss them. The type of fucking crackheads where like you could give them $20 and they'll break into a fucking Best Buy fucking
whatever storage truck you want. Name that. They got a car, they got a store. Some of them get that shit right now.
Get a brand new laptop. Get a
whole shopping list. They got it.
You can give me that PS5 for fucking $50, bro. Fucking, I'm on it, bro. On it.
Xbox Series X. Done deal. Next day.
Somebody misses out on their pre-order because a crackhead got to it.
Bruh. Fucking them's was the days, man. Not really, because crack was a hell of a drug too, like cocaine. But still, they was in it to win it. But Norm was like, "I'll pay you $2," and so they go in.
They go ape shit.
And they fuck everything up. Like no one really gets hurt, but they're in there like causing a ruckus, and the security guards are like distracted. So Sam and Mitch get into Shooter's office, and they're like, "Yo,
where's our 50 grand, bitch?"
I'm like, what the fuck is this shit? And like, yo, we didn't get it in writing. I promise you shit. Like, it's unfortunate what happened, but like, that's mine now.
And apparently, we don't find this out till later, but Norm Macdonald had this shit recording the whole time because he had his voice recorder because he's like, note to self.
Low key, I'm like, yo, he should have been recording that shit the whole fucking time. Like, he'd be recording everything.
You were thinking that?
I was thinking that.
Oh, man.
But then he ended up doing it. I was like, oh, there you go, bro. Like, he didn't do it because he was smart enough to do it. It just happened because, he was fucking up in his pockets like that.
Yeah.
So it worked out.
Yeah, he did not do it on purpose at all.
He didn't do it on purpose at all.
He just found it because he was like at one point in the movie he was like depressed and he was just listening.
Well, because like right after that, like they throw him out again. Because like, oh fuck, like you ain't got no proof. You can't do shit. So they get thrown out.
This one start doing shots again.
Oh. Yep, sure do.
Because he got thrown out of the building like twice in a row.
Twice.
Because they got thrown out by security. And then once they broke in again, they got thrown out by security. And this was what was funny about it. You were like texting with like a group chat or whatever. Artie Lang just gets like shoved out and he's like, ugh. And then Norm Macdonald gets thrown out.
What I was waiting for, like I know this is gonna happen because he's like, where is he?
And I was like, Albany was all like, dude, we gotta take another shot.
Yeah, do it. So that's when we're like, all right, yeah, they got thrown out. They didn't get the money, and like Mitch is like, yo, I gotta break the word to Kathy. So he tells Kathy and everybody else because now they're in a homeless shelter because they lost their fucking apartment. And like,
no, at first Kathy wasn't hearing it.
No. What happened was like he's like, yo, yeah, I fucked up your apartment because like.
Yeah, and she was not. No,
she wasn't going.
She wasn't hearing it at all.
Not at all. She's
so
like, I don't
then,
give a fuck. You are an asshole piece of shit. I don't want to talk to you again.
Because she was feeling him at first. Because like when she saw him on the news, it's like, oh, you saved people.
Yeah, he's a good guy. He's a hero. Yeah. And that's how he met Kathy's grandma and all that. So then she finds out that he's a piece of shit. He's like, yeah, I'm a piece of shit. My bad. And she's like,
he was honest about being a piece of shit, regardless.
He was honest. He's like, I don't give a fuck if you honest
even
about
when
it.
he met the grandma and he realized that was the address, he's all like, well, I am a hero one day, but then the next day you'll probably hate me.
He did say it.
He was always honest.
He was always honest through the entire film. Like
he was always, you can't knock him.
Lie. Just because you didn't understand that he was being honest in those moments doesn't mean he wasn't being honest. Like he fucking told you exactly what was going on. You just didn't. You couldn't comprehend it.
Yeah,
it'd be like that sometimes. It's fucked up. But yeah, like
that's when you look past the red flags. But eventually they do get together and blah, blah, blah. Yeah. Because he was not a bad dude.
No, he didn't know.
He was,
because he didn't know that.
Once he found out, he was like, fuck.
Like, yeah, I just fucked them all over. And this wasn't even his apartment building, like Shooter McGavin's apartment complex.
Well, as he found out later, it was owned by, but it was owned by the same dude that he's renting his building from. Yeah.
And you're like, fuck, bro. Like, I really fucked up. I really fucked up. And like, yo, their landlord's like,
despite how like
if you
crazy
fuck up
this movie
or don't
is,
pay me on time, I'm gonna punch you in the stomach.
Despite how crazy this movie is, it's surprisingly like well written and like well developed, and
it is.
Like
some of the pacing is a little slow to me. Like some of the joke pacing is a little slow to me,
but like
Norm's parts
for being like a Norm Macdonald film, I don't even think he has other movies. I do not think he has other.
I think
movies.
That's why that was such a big deal too, because it was like
we didn't even get to Adam Sandler. We didn't even get to the brownie tasting. This is the whole point. We skipped over that. Was the Adam Sandler. That was the second job they had.
Second job.
They were brownie testers.
Guys. We didn't fuck
They were brownie testers.
We have failed you.
We failed you. This is the whole fucking purpose of us even watching this movie. Is because Adam Sandler
was ramble on. Yeah. Oh, God. So they were experimental brownie testers, and like it was like Little Debbie or some shit or some off-brand.
No, there's some off-brand, and the dude's like, there's some side effects.
It might cause hallucinations, itching,
rashes, swelling. And so, like, Artie Lang is like fucking just chowing them down. He's like, these are delicious. But like Norm Macdonald is just like nibbling. He
takes a little bite. He's like, I don't know about
it. So they're driving, and all we see is Artie Lang. He's like, I think I'm feeling a little itch. He's like, oh, never mind. And then they cut to Norm Macdonald. And he's having a rash.
And he's driving. Like
he's driving the car. He has a rash.
Sweating balls.
He looks over. Artie Lang is all of a sudden Gary Coleman. And
what's talking about? Satan.
What else happened? Oh,
and that's when
Adam Sandler happened. Adam Sandler is the devil
with me.
But he's cross-eyed. Adam Sandler's a cross-eyed devil, and he's like, it's like
we roast the pig and then we eat the swine. You belong with me. And like fucking some stupid shit like that, bro. And he's fucking going ham. And I'm like, yo, this is Little Nicky before he was Little Nicky. Like it's a fucking
Nicky's dad.
Foreboding as fuck. Who knew Adam Sandler was gonna play a fucking demon child? And Norma's like, oh my fucking God.
I'm screaming because I'm excited, because like we
oh, this is great.
The whole purpose of watching this movie was for that Adam Sandler cameo.
Just the cameo.
We're
giving you the whole thing.
We're giving you the whole movie. What do you rate Adam Sandler's performance?
It was fucking glorious, dude.
10 out of 10?
10 out of 10.
10 out of 10.
He did what he was exactly supposed to do, man. Like, it was fucking great. Fucking Norm's hallucinating fucking Satan and Gary Coleman. And like, it was great.
Oh, and then Gary Coleman comes back later on when he fights the fucking...
Is he? I missed that. Oh, fuck.
No. So... Like they're at like a boxing match for some fucking reason. They're at a boxing match, and it's like the current 1998 fucking like world heavyweight champ versus Gary Coleman.
Oh,
and he knocks him out. He knocks Gary Coleman out in one punch.
Dude, he took so much shit. Oh, fuck. Oh man, Gary Coleman. We're talking about Satan. He could never escape that.
Oh my god!
He never escaped that.
This movie is a fucking dude. Like, this movie still holds up. This movie still holds up.
It's good. So that was the Adam Sandler part, and it was great. It was great.
So, Artie Lang and Adam Sandler ended up fucking like stop being friends for like a little bit because he's tired of fucking Adam Sandler's schemes of fucking
Norm Macdonald. So what happens
Norm Macdonald's schemes.
No, they end up going to the hospital and like he's like, yo, and like Sam's dad is like, yo, I'm Norm's dad. And through the entire movie, Norm Macdonald and Sam's dad, like we figured out that they're Sam's dad is Norm's dad, and Norm's like, "Well, I need to tell Sam." And Happy's like, "Nah, you can't tell him. You can't fucking tell him shit." And like Norm's like, "Fuck, bro, like I want to tell him." And so they end up getting to that part where, like, after they destroy the building and everything like that, and they're down on their luck, like he tells Sam that like I'm Norm's dad, I'm Mitch's dad as well. And Sam was like, fuck this bullshit. Like, you're not, like, he was the only thing I fucking had, and you took that away from me too because you had everything else.
Oh, because you're smart. You're smart and funny. You don't have to pay for sex.
I don't know. I can't really. I'm not good at mimicking. Try. I'll try to mimic his laughs as much as I can now.
Don't try. Just try to do it right now.
I just did while you were doing
it. Did you?
Yeah.
You sound like the Joker.
Fuck. I knew you were gonna say that shit. That means that's what you sound like. It so it reminds me.
Hey, did you realize that in the Joker movie, his name is something Alfred or L8 the Joker movie with Joaquin Phoenix.
Oh,
his name is like something. What's his first name? I
don't remember, bro. We watched it.
Albatross Fleck. But then if you do the Arthur Fleck, which is Affleck, and that's Batman's Ben Affleck.
Yeah, he was Batman. I didn't make that connection. Like, what the fuck?
I didn't make that connection until I saw a Sunday Movies video on YouTube about the Affleck connection. I was like, holy shit, dude.
Watch The Killing Joke on Netflix. Like, that finally came out. I was like, oh.
The cartoon?
The cartoon.
That's actually pretty good.
It was really good.
Which is kind of disturbing with the Batgirl trying to rape Batman scene.
Bro, yeah. No, it's not disturbing when the Joker's like, I'm going to shoot you in the gut.
No. That's not disturbing at all. It's the Batgirl.
It's the Batgirl.
Which is Commissioner Gordon's daughter trying to rape Batman.
Like, I love him, but I hate him at the same time. I want to fuck him. And Batman's just like, yo, like, we can't, I'm going to do this, but like, we got to take a break.
Because that was not in the comic.
I didn't think it was.
No, that is not in the comic.
This is
That
a
was just
little
some
different than what I
shit
remember.
that happened later on.
Fuck, bro. And then at the end, Joker's just like, yeah, no, just take me to prison, bro. Fuck you. Essentially. He's like, yeah, no, we do this all the time.
Dude, we gotta wrap this up.
Fuck.
We gotta wrap this movie up.
Okay,
Okay,
yeah,
the Waterboy, and I don't even know what the fuck even was going on in Waterboy because
you
like
know.
no,
I know. It's enough.
I was just laughing at all the stupid.
There was so much ridiculous shit in the Waterboy, and that's just straight up Adam Sandler and like everybody else. They did a good job on that movie. But so yeah, Norm and fucking Artie Lang fucking go through. They redeem themselves by like getting back at Shooter McGavin by like fucking up his shit essentially. And they take it to an opera where they like Shooter's doing a thing at the opera.
He recruits all the people that he
fucked over.
He recruits all the people that he fucked over, and he's like, "Dude, if we do fuck up on this mission, y'all can all kick my ass."
And then they're like, "All right, yeah,
like, all right, we're down."
Because at first it's like,
we're down.
We could get him back, and you know, like it'll be good. And they're like, "Yeah, we ain't feeling this." And he's like, "You can kick my ass afterwards." And they're like, "Yeah, let's fucking go." And so they get their dad to like sexually harass the opera singer on stage. And there's this one rich mogul that's like, fucking, I'm here for this shit.
Yeah.
I love it. This is like, great.
This was a very artistic taste of this fucking...
This rendition is fucking superb.
Oh, God.
It's like eating caviar out of a fucking silver spoon with the purest
COVID casting.
COVID cast. But like, so they're at this opera. And that happens with the opera singer. There was one mogul in the back that's just eating everything the fuck up.
I was gonna kiss you on the cheek.
That was just weird. You're wearing a mask. Like, what the fuck?
Oh,
what is happening right now?
You would have accepted it and I wasn't wearing a mask?
I don't know. The cloth is just strange. Strange. So... They fuck up Shooter McGavin's whole like vibe during this opera. And like the thing is that their news is there for some reason. Like videotaping like Shooter's what he's doing. Being there at the fucking opera. And that's where it gets fucked up because Norm was like, yo, I actually recorded everything you said.
And I knew Shooter McGavin was gonna fucking get a hold of the tape and fucking like throw it out.
Because
like,
Norm is like,
I got it. I have a copy on the fucking on the soundboard,
PA, bro. Like, you ain't doing shit. And so they played it, and Shooter's like, I'm ruined because Norm gets him to write the $50,000 check as well as.
Well, they also gave like a whole shitload of people the fucking brownies that make people itch and hallucinate and all that shit, which we ended up skipping, but it's coming back later.
It's full circle. It went full circle. And so, they make up. Kathy and Norm make up. They kind of get together at the end, and, it works out.
Facts. I'm falling for his thickness. I have a sickness for the thickness.
It'd be like that, bro.
Even though the girl I'm trying to see now, she's skinny or whatever. She's got a nice butt.
She's got a nice little tish.
She's got a nice butt.
Yeah. I'm not seeing nobody else.
Her kids love me, and
there you go, bro.
I will show you guys a video of me showing her kids. Or showing her youngest daughter how to tear out taxes.
Bro, she's a beast.
She's a beast. She is a beast.
She gonna know some shit when she gets older. She gonna get a man. He's gonna be like, well, I can do this and that. She's gonna be like, bet. Let me show you how to actually.
She's gonna be a strong, independent woman that won't need no man.
Exactly.
For fucking sure.
She got this shit.
She's 6-year-old. She already got this shit down, dude. Like
packed. Down packed. Anyway. So they get Shooter back.
Flex your swole ass arms for the crowd.
What? Oh, that's the right arm, dude.
Oh my god! Ah, I didn't know you. I knew you were. God damn! God damn!
Rigging, bro. Rigging.
God damn!
Still got all of that. Yeah, I know. It's crazy.
God damn! Like, hold on, don't flex. All right.
Yeah.
On flex. Gah!
Yeah. Guns, bro.
Yeah, Jeremy's single, dude, because, like, no bitches are worthy of his fucking greatness, dude. Like,
And be like that. I think they
Jesus
are, and then they
Christ,
just
dude.
like, you know what? I can't even stand the greatness. I gotta go because I can only date lesser men. And I'm like, you know what? If you like that, I appreciate the effort. The fucking look,
Dude.
did you see that hubris right there? That was gross. Oh man.
No, dude, if you watch the fucking latest reaction I did,
Oh,
I know
which
you
one?
I know you didn't.
No.
This one,
Ooh.
I won't get flagged for my own content.
You
So-
shouldn't. It'd be fucking weird. Someone flags you for your own shit. Like fucking
If you watch this shit,
What's up, YouTube? We're back with another reaction. So what I think about this song, like, without knowing the title, you think he was like arguing with himself, but like, it feels like after knowing the title and everything, it feels like he's arguing with himself.
Mm.
this is some shit that Brock recommended to me. You know Brock, right?
Yeah.
Um,
Oliver Tree is that dude though. He's got some.
You know Oliver Tree?
sort of
Yeah.
acting
Oh man, like I didn't know anything about Oliver Tree. Dude. I was like,
Yeah, I know a couple of his hits. Like he's always wearing that shit.
why do I do that? Why am I acting this way? I don't want or like to be this way, and you still end up doing it all the time.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah, I have that syndrome where I think that no one is ever gonna fucking want me, and like I'm like, this person's gonna prove me wrong,
yeah.
and then they don't. But at the same time, it's not them; it's still me telling
Dude,
myself.
that's what
that
I like
shit, you know
about
what I
like
mean?
hanging
So,
out with people like you or
Yeah.
like some like a lot of my other friends. Like you will point me out, you will call me out if I'm acting in a sort of way.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh
Yeah,
shit.
it's helpful because you don't realize it. you
Yeah,
know?
yeah.
Yeah, it's important. Sometimes people will be sad as fuck without realizing that they're being sad as fuck. And a lot of times it's for no reason. It's not necessarily through any fault of your own, like why someone isn't doing or presenting themselves in a way that you
A lot of
think
times
they
it's
should.
just like
that's
it's like
just-
past trauma
Past
fucking
trauma.
reflecting on you and
Exactly.
like whatever.
it is.
And
And
that's what this whole movie is about.
It is.
Essentially is because
It's very
Norm
deadpan.
Macdonald's character, if you
really pay attention,
he was picked on as a kid,
he was,
and he found
a
extra
way to,
ways to fucking lash out and take
not responsibility, but
Not-
get back to take control of his own manhood,
who
and
he wanted
whatnot.
to be, and then he lost his way. He
Yeah.
lost his way,
Mhm.
and then something happened in his life to trigger it back to where it's like, dude, no, I'm gonna
No, fuck
stand
that.
up for myself. I'm gonna be who I want to be.
Yep.
I'm not gonna take any shit from
Yep.
anybody. That's the main point of this
He
movie,
kept driving
is
that
to
in. You
not
need to
take shit from anybody.
Like, fuck
Not
'em.
take shit from anybody.
Right.
So not only is this a great comedy movie to fucking laugh at, but it has
a message.
It does
It's
have a
good
great
message.
point.
Yeah.
It has a great point.
Don't let anybody tell you that you're not fucking good enough. Essentially, you're not the shit because you are.
I'm not drunk in my reaction videos. So watch my reaction videos and
There you go. There you go.
I think I do drink during some of them, but I'm not drunk. I usually do it like right when I get home from work.
So yeah, no, you're still like, yeah, you're not there yet. You're not there yet. We've been relaxing for a minute.
Yeah.
But yeah, like no, that was a good movie with a good message overall. Like, yeah, he fucked up, he made mistakes, but he redeemed himself, and he was able to like come to terms with some of the things that he did and reconcile them with the people he did them with, and that turned out well.
He got the girl.
He got the girl.
Chevy Chase died from bookies, even though
That-
after
off
he paid
screen.
them off, after he
He paid
paid
them
them
off.
off, and he still died from them.
Yeah.
I don't know what happened to Artie Lang. I don't remember what happened to Artie Lang.
Artie Lang lost his nose. That's what happened there. Fucking hey, fuck, bro. Chris Farley married his Saigon whore
Yes,
Fuck.
and then she bit his nose off
again. Women,
So
am
that
I
was-
right? Fucking. Oh, I miss fucking Chris Farley. God damn it.
onto the
Rest
water
in
boy.
peace. Onto the water boy.
Hold on, what
So,
do you rate? What do you rate Dirty Work?
That was an 8 out of 10.
I give it an 8.5.
8 out of 10.
I give it an 8.5.
Some of the comedy, the way the pacing of the,
Some of the pacing was
was
off
kinda
or whatever, but like
but it's you have to be a Tom or a
I
Norm
think it-
Macdonald fan, not Tom.
that's what I'm saying. I think it's
So,
fitting for
yeah.
fucking Norm Macdonald.
Yeah,
I
it
think
fit
being
his
in like
style
his
very
first
well.
movie and
Yeah.
everything, like I give it an 8.5.
Yeah. That's fair. I rate it highly.
But like
I wasn't bored during the entire movie. Like it was good.
no, there was.
Yeah.
He's like, I think he said, what does that say? I don't even. That's not even English. No, man, he too sexy to be. No,
Boy.
dude. Everybody. No, dude. Jeremy was not as sexy as he was as a kid.
I'm not as sexy as I was.
No, like, you're not as sexy as you are now or
Oh.
whatever as a kid.
Okay.
Like neither was I, dude. I was picked on, but like,
grew
I know
into the
y'all
sexiness.
fucking pick up my beard right now, but it's November and I'm actually participating in no shade.
There are people that think that I was bullied.
I don't think you were bullied,
I was
but
never.
no,
bullied.
there were people that just picked on you low key that like not picked on you in person.
No one
Like,
ever
that-
picked on me to my face,
I only know.
which I feel is like really
I only know
weird.
about like the high school shit. I have no idea about your childhood.
No, I fought a lot in elementary school. Like we got into fights.
I have no idea
So
about your
in
childhood.
high school, like, yeah, I never heard anything. Like I found out junior or senior year that everybody thought I was a drug dealer. I was like,
No, like no, I never like.
I was like, fuck. Well, because I hung out with you like that and shit. But people
You
I
come
didn't
over
hang
to
out-
you came over to my house. You didn't even smoke weed, and like we were all like getting high on my porch.
Yeah, I
you
smoked
like
hella weed.
you
What are
would
talking
you
about?
would pass the pipe or whatever.
Oh, well, that would either be because I was going somewhere I did want to be high at or something. But like, nah, like I smoked.
I know you smoked,
So
but you
much.
didn't smoke like
Not all
me.
the time.
Like you didn't smoke like me and my other friends smoked, dude.
Yeah,
Like,
but there were times I would bring you over and whatnot.
oh, we hung out at your mom's house, and your
Yeah,
mom would
yeah.
yell at us about how we passed the blunt
I know,
or like
right?
dumb shit like
It's fucking
that.
crazy. It's fucking wild times, man. But yeah, like
I can't do No Nut November because as soon as November 1st hits, 20 minutes into November 1st, I've already failed. Have you watched my last stand-up video that I posted on the fucking YouTube? You would already fucking know that by now.
first 20 minutes in fucking November. It's, ugh. I don't do November.
It's just
November
like
too.
masturbate. Like
Yeah.
even if I'm dating a gal, dude, I still masturbate, dude. Like
You gotta get it off, bro. You gotta fucking like if you having a saucy moment with her, like you want to be prepared for that. You don't want to shoot off too early. Important things, man. Important things.
sometimes you just never shoot off, and then they feel bad. I'm like, well, you're good, right?
Yes.
Like, what's the complaint?
Spit on their back. Like, you gotta pretend, bro. You gotta do the thing where you flex it like you fucking, you know what I mean?
So
They'll figure it
I
out.
have never
Yeah.
seen The Water Boy until tonight.
Oh my fucking god.
Never seen The Water Boy until tonight.
Vicky Valancourt.
Vicky Valancourt.
I gotta say,
What's her name again?
Feruza Balk.
The Feruza Balk.
She is probably. I've had a lot of crushes, but she is like the fucking her and Christina Ricci.
Christina Ricci. That's my fucking gal.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. But Feruza Balk, like looking back and realizing
How'd you
like,
feel about
the
it?
type of women that I'm into.
How would you feel
Feruza
about an
Balk and
Addams
The Water
Family fucking sequel with like Christina Ricci?
I haven't watched it.
No, No, this is a fan theory with Christina Ricci marrying like Johnny Depp, and then them starting their own Addams family. Like she's still Wednesday Addams.
I never heard of this. Okay, I'm okay with this. Shout out Johnny Depp. I would like to say that I stand with Johnny Depp, but at the same time,
I don't stand with him either because like
everything that happened in that entire situation. We
only
know
that
so
whole
much.
Amber Heard shit, whatever. But I also heard that Johnny Depp has a history of being abusive to women.
I didn't hear that. I've just heard that in that situation, we don't know exactly what he did. He might have defended himself.
This is the type of shit that Yamato wanted me to get into.
You know what I mean? So it's a whole thing, but we know for sure that Amber Heard was like fucking him up.
Yeah.
And like doing it because she wanted to do that shit. And how he wanted to walk away from all of those situations. Well, not all, but like most of those situations and shit. This is like
I'll still fuck Amber Heard.
I saw this meme where it's like, you know, when you fucking a girl and you hit that certain thing and you like, oh fuck, what is this you hitting? That's the crazy. You just fucked up, bro. You hit that crazy in her. And I feel like that's what happened with Amber Heard, and she fucked him up. So it could have been something where like, you know, he might have had a history, but like now he's with someone that has that same history, and like, you know, I don't know. I wasn't there. I can't speak on it.
Sometimes toxic attacks or attracts
toxicity. Attracts toxicity. Yeah, unfortunately.
Yeah,
sucks.
So waterboarding. Waterboarding in Guantanamo Bay sounds way more fun than it. Waterboarding in Guantanamo Bay sounds way more fun than it should be.
Being waterboarded is not fun.
No,
whatsoever.
Just say if somebody like if you were just talking to one of your friends who doesn't know anything about anything, and you're like, you want to go waterboarding at Guantanamo Bay? They'd be like, "Oh hell yeah, dude!"
Oh, hell yeah. I have no idea.
That sounds awesome.
No idea. It sounds great when you say it like that, but like when you realize what the fuck it is, you're like, "I'm gonna kill you, you fuck." Oh my god, being waterboarded is not fun, guys.
Have you been waterboarded?
I've been waterboarded.
Really?
Yeah.
Goddamn, dude.
I've been through a lot of things, which we will not get into. But The Waterboy was a great movie. It was funny as fuck. And Fruit's Bulk.
I really thought I was like, this movie's gonna be completely stupid. I'm gonna fucking hate it.
And there were parts like, yeah, like he's fucking. It's really stupid, but at the same time,
but I enjoyed every fucking moment of it.
Exactly. Adam Sandler plays his part.
I'll be right back.
So we start Adam Sandler at the fancy. It doesn't look fancy when we first. I'm off camera. It doesn't look fancy when we first see it. Like watching it now instead of, as opposed to watching it when it first came out. Like the stadium looks like a little run down and everything because it's Louisiana. I feel like they're trying to make a point of like, yeah, we're out here in fucking Louisiana and it is what it is. It's not the best, but it's still fancy. It's the team that is the best in their division, if not the country, is what they're getting at. So they are like the upper echelon. And so we see Adam Sandler as the water boy coming in. He's got all of these fucking contraptions. You know, he's got the pump fucking water backpack. You know, he's doing his fucking thing. The fresh, purified fucking water. Everyone takes a shot. They're good because it's the best of the best of the best. And like he's out there doing his thing, and like the football players are, you know, being dicks to him because they're football players, and Adam Sandler doesn't present himself to be like the smartest or the most understood character that there is. He stumbles, he stutters, and like he's just not. He's the water boy, so like he's playing that trope of like getting picked on in college type thing. And so the football players are taking advantage of that, and they fuck him up, basically. They're talking shit
Just
fucking him up.
completely.
They fuck him up. And the coach is like, yo, I thought I told you to fire this fucking water boy. Bruh. Seconds.
Fuck this chair.
2 seconds.
Fuck this
That's
chair.
all it took.
Fuck this chair.
It happened to me like 3 times while we've been watching these movies today.
No, it's happened to you multiple times.
Multiple times
like, throughout you being over here.
Yeah, it has.
Fuck
It's
this
all right.
chair.
But like, yeah. So they're fucking the water boy up. The coach is like, yo, I told you to fire this guy. And fucking this coach is like, yo, but like I thought you were joking, like, cause he's like the best. He knows what he's doing when it comes to water. Like, we can't fire this guy. Like, come on. Coach is like, man, fuck that shit. Hey, water boy, you fired. Like, fuck out of here. And fucking, he's like, I don't know what I'm gonna do. Adam Sandler is jobless. Fuck, bro.
Did he get paid for being water boy, or is it just something that he enjoyed doing?
They never established that. I think
it's just something he enjoyed doing.
I hope he got paid for it because they said he was at that stadium for like 18 years. So,
well, he was 33.
He was 31.
30.
He was 31 years
so,
old.
Hold on.
When he called Captain Insano, he's like, I'm 31 years old.
Give me my phone. 31 minus 18. What the fuck is that? Dude, no, he couldn't have been there that long.
They showed him when he was a child doing water boy stuff, and he tried to hit the
Yeah,
fucking one.
Yeah, I get that. I get that.
He was a child doing that.
Because he was homeschooled. You do find out later he was homeschooled.
He was homeschooled.
Yeah.
So, yeah. He'd been at that place for like 18 fucking years. And then like they fired him finally because he was a distraction for the football.
So he was 13 when he started
as a water boy.
I couldn't do quick math because I'm drinking. So
that's a long time.
I'm not gonna fall down again. Like I didn't fall down on purpose. This chair.
He fell down.
Anybody that sits in this chair has fallen down.
Why
Anybody who has sat down in this chair has fallen down. It's not a drunk thing.
There you go.
Dude, no. Like, there's all sorts of fucking leaf dust, and I haven't showered.
Everything here.
I have not showered
My hand
yet.
feels dirty
I have not
now.
showered yet since after. I'm still in my work clothes, so I have not showered yet since after work.
The ceiling light looks like a butt plug, they said. And I looked at it, I'm like, oh, it kind of does.
The ceiling light.
Yeah.
Who's gonna fit that in their fucking ass?
Some professionals would.
Those
probably.
are giant fucking butt plugs. Those
It's gonna take a minute.
Dude, hold on. Let me show you how big those are.
Ugh. They're huge though.
Like, I cannot fit my hand around this. I cannot fit my hand around.
No.
It's not a butt plug.
No. It's huge.
Those are huge.
Huge. And let me tell you, it's a huge butt plug. They're the best butt plugs in the world. All of the girls like them. And now it doesn't look like
Actually, we don't look bad in this lighting.
No.
Actually, we.
No, I don't know.
Let me see what happens when I turn this off. No, keep that on.
How look ominous.
Keep that on.
Oh.
Keep that on.
All right. That's shit.
Actually, yeah, it doesn't look bad with that lighting on. I just don't like that glow. It looks like I'm fucking throwing a fucking
spirit bomb.
No, not a spirit bomb, but a fucking destructo disc.
Well, kind of a little bit. Destructo disc.
Turn that off.
Balls. I wanted to see him fall again.
No, like falling in this thing is not a regular thing.
It's regular.
Where are we at in Waterboy?
So we're at the beginning. So Waterboy gets fired, right? That's where we're at, basically. He's like, oh, fuck it, I don't know what I want to do. And like his mom was like, well, fuck, you can just spend your time at home. This is where you need to be because foosball is for the devil.
A lot of people think his mom is like the funniest character in the movie.
She is not.
She's not. She's funny.
Kathy Bates is Kathy Bates. She does her job. She's pretty funny.
She's funny.
But everything is a devil. She's an overprotective mom type thing.
Yeah.
Which, like, she has her moments, and she does have her own character development throughout the entire movie.
I think this movie more relates to like overprotective people, like Christian people.
Yeah, Bobby was very sheltered, very, very sheltered, homeschooled, everything.
Like
not necessarily Christian,
because even when I was watching the movie with you, and I was like, dude, Adam Sandler is like the weakest link of this fucking movie.
You said that in the beginning.
I still believe it. Like he did have his moments. He did have his moments where he was,
but he wasn't the strongest character.
But also, some of them moments weren't even him. It was his character being played by like a stunt double or whatever.
Yeah.
Like.
Yeah.
So like.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Like,
and you have Fairuza, you have Kathy Bates, you have
his
Henry
mom.
Winkler.
His mom stood out. Like she wasn't like funny. But she was a solid character.
She was still a solid character.
And then she had a lot of development throughout the movie. Like,
whoa.
Not
she stayed the same until Henry Winkler came along.
There was the point where like she faked an injury. Like she faked being sick.
Yeah.
Because she was afraid.
She didn't want to
She
be
was
abandoned.
afraid
That's what it was.
Losing her son.
Exactly.
Or whatever to college and football and the all world this shit or whatever. Yeah. But then she
was like, I can't do that because
in the third act, she was gradually like learning. Like she's like,
my baby boy is actually the shit.
Yeah,
like,
she's badass or whatever.
I can't
then you
hold
find
him back.
out at the very end of the movie that he learned all that aggressiveness. He had all that inherited aggressiveness
because of her.
Yeah. Like what led him to be very great at playing football or whatever was because of her, and
it was innate in her. That's where he got it from. Yeah. Yep.
And not necessarily hatred of the absent father.
It's just a fear of losing what she had in fucking Bobby Boucher because of what happened with his father. Is what happened. It was the abandonment syndrome or whatever the fuck it is.
But this is where Bobby Boucher's character development comes in because he finds out his mom has been lying to him his whole fucking life.
We're already at the end of the movie. But yeah, pretty much. But he didn't know. Like, yeah, my father died in.
No, he went to Peace Corps.
Peace Corps, and he died in the desert because he couldn't get no water. He dehydrated and died.
Is that why he becomes a water boy? Oh, yep. Shit. I missed that part. Yep. I missed that part.
Yep.
So, like,
he's got this whole fucking water.
Let's rewind back to the beginning.
Back to the beginning. So, like, he's doing the water thing. He gets fired. And he goes to Henry Winkler like, hey, I was wondering if you need the assistance of a water boy
in that suit.
In that turquoise ass suit. And fucking he's like, oh, I can't afford you. Henry Winkler's like, I can't afford you, bro. Like, fucking, I can't pay you. And like Adam Sandler looks to the corner and there's this like pail of like water that's just stagnant, gross and mossy and fungi filled and just gross as fuck. And he's like, I'll do it for free, bro. But just don't give anybody that shit anymore. I got you. And he's like, yo.
Dude, YouTube only gives me like 4 options of what I choose as my thumbnail, and I never usually choose anything. If one of them is me falling, I will gladly fucking put that as my thumbnail.
There you go. There you fucking go. Godzilla fan is getting laid. He's in high school. It's about that time.
No, right? Apparently he's trans now. I don't know. I don't know what's been going on in my Discord chat.
That doesn't mean Godzilla fan can't get laid unless he's asexual.
I have no idea what's been going on in my Discord chat, dude. Like, they just been fucking talking all this willy-nilly shit. I'm at work. I come home from work.
It goes off, and I'm like, I can't keep up with any of this.
I come home from work, and I check the Discord chat, and I'm all like, what the fuck have I been missing?
Yeah, for real. I'm like, oh shit, bro. And I see my name misspelled so many times. Like, what the fuck is going on with me?
No, that's
what's going on with
that's
everybody
just
else?
us making
Oh
fun of you.
shit! Like, what the fuck is happening in this chat?
They're talking about making memes of you.
Oh, that's great.
With all your name changes.
Just fucking do it. Do it. Do it all, man. Fucking, I love it. I think it's hilarious.
I'm seriously like, what the fuck is going on right now?
What is happening? Let me try and catch up. Yeah. Every time.
You can't.
You
can't because there's like like hundreds of messages that you have to fucking
just
scroll
like go
through.
all the way up and you're like that.
You fucking you can't keep up, dude. Like,
you guys are wonderful.
I can barely keep up, and I'm like, thank you for keeping my Discord active, but like, what the fuck am I coming into?
It's great. Sometimes you just gotta go into the middle of it, like, this is where we are. Keep going with it because it's fucking great.
I do not scroll. I
scroll a little bit.
No,
because I get notifications from it, so I'm like, all right, this is what they say. All right,
I'll scroll up maybe like 10 messages, and I'm all like,
too much. It's too much for you.
Just when I reacted to that Bella Thorne, what you guys know, when I reacted to that fucking Bella Thorne fucking music video, like, I'm just like, what the fuck did my fans get me into?
They're your fans, bro. You gotta do it for them.
I do.
You gotta do it for them.
I do. And I thank them because that gives me just more content to produce. But
doesn't mean you have to understand everything that's going on.
I don't.
Completely confused. And sometimes that makes even better content because you're like, I don't have any idea what the fuck is going on right now.
Yeah.
But the fans love it, so fuck it. Here we are.
I know you made intros for me, and I did not read them because they were like thousands of fucking comments. But fucking, if you want me, like, you got to repeat some shit, dude. You got to like tell me again. I know you want me to be the king of L's. If I sat in Jeremy's chair, dude, you could see the L better. It's like it's all blended together because I'm a white guy. Everything just blends together.
It's there. Oh, we see it.
Where are we at?
So we talked a lot about Bobby Boucher without going through the movie. So he goes to Henry Winkler, the coach, and he's like, yo, I'll be your water boy for free, essentially. Because he sees the shitty water pail full of dirty water, and he's like, I'll fucking bet. Henry's like,
dude, he had them water filtration systems on point, dude.
Boiling water, like
this motherfucker.
Like
he has a fucking container for like rainwater, spring water, fucking well water,
filtered
fucking
water,
whatever, dude.
Everything.
Like he had all that shit on point, and I'm like, whoa,
distilled water, like you, bro. Like it was his business. So
no, honestly, dude, like he could have fucking made a business, but
he could have, but like he didn't have that in him to make it a business, which is why I don't know if he got paid at that other stadium or if he was doing it for free there as well. So
I think I'm pretty sure that was just like a hobby of his. Like he really like was a fan of like purified water
because he got that story of his dad dying in the desert because he dehydrated and shit. So that stands to reason. So he starts working for Henry Winkler, the Fonz.
Henry Winkler, fucking
yeah. So he starts working for him, and like, so those football players are giving him guff too. And Henry Winkler's like, no, bro, you gotta stand up to them because if you don't, they're gonna do this to you all year, bro. Like, you gotta get in there. Be aggressive, be aggressive. And then fucking the water boy's like, all right, bet. And he like fucking starts imagining everybody that's been a dick to him. And so he tackles the quarterback at their next play. And so everyone's like, holy shit, bro. They had to bring out the smelling salts and everything. So Henry Winkler is like, yo, I need you on my team. Let's fucking go. And they do a trial, and he's like, Bobby Boucher. He's like, yeah, I don't know about this. He tries to tackle the one kid, doesn't really work out because he's not really trying to tackle him. He's just like holding on to him, and fucking Henry Winkler's like, yo, like visualize and attack. Visualize and attack.
Did you know that we went to high school with one of Henry Winkler's relatives?
Doesn't surprise me, but no, I didn't know that.
David Winkler.
Oh. I never made that connection. Okay. Well, because there's so many people with the same name, like that are completely unrelated.
He was legitimately a Henry Winkler relative. Like he did the ancestry shit like back in the day, dude. Like
I got a famous cousin. Well, famous. She directs now. She directed this movie called Vampire Dad. It's her most recent
I know that movie. I haven't seen it, but I know it. I know of it. Yes.
Yeah, my cousin did that. She directed that.
My great grandpa was a bootlegger during Prohibition.
Yep. My grandpa, his side of the family, that's what they did, yeah.
Did you know that
my grandpa worked for we're not getting into that. Yeah.
Did you know that the least attractive girl of Destiny's Child grew up in Rockford, Illinois? She went to Welsh and went to Auburn.
I know that, yeah.
Yeah.
Kelly, what's her name? Yeah.
Was it Kelly?
It was Kelly.
I thought
Kelly
it was
Rowland?
Michelle.
Was it? Oh. I don't fucking know. Then, yeah, maybe it might have been Michelle.
I don't think Kelly Williams was my favorite Destiny's Child.
I don't feel like she was the least attractive. No one just blew up like Beyonce did because her fucking pops was like
her dad was the money runner of the fucking of the business.
That's all that was.
But Kelly Williams, I think, was the hottest one, and then it was Michelle that did eventually ended up doing the.
Are you sure it was Michelle and not Kelly? Because I feel like one of them did an award thing here in Rockford because they were.
Hold on,
I'm gonna look up. Remember.
I'm gonna look up fucking
Kelly Rowland. I don't remember. Anyway, so while he's doing that,
I'm gonna do it on YouTube actually.
Adam Sandler does his thing. He visualizes and attacks after Henry Winkler gives him the speech. Everyone's like, holy fucking shit. Henry's like, yo, we gotta talk to your mammy because we need you on the team. Mammy ain't going for it because foosball is for the devil. Eat this big ass python. And it was wild. And like Henry Winkler's like, yo, what mama don't know won't hurt her, essentially. Like this is literally
pretty sure this is fucking this is Michelle Williams, dude. Yeah. Fucking so Kelly, it was my favorite, but go down on that knob and turn down the volume. And there's a knob over there. She was the least. She's not. I would say she's not unattractive.
She's hot. She's just skinny.
She started doing Christian reggae. She started doing Christian reggae after. This was her hit.
You do what you feel, man. Like I don't know.
When Jesus say yes, stop. Nobody can say no.
Don't do that. Like, I mean, if that's what she wanted to do, hey man, I can't knock it, bro. Hey, do you?
No, so it was Michelle. It was
Michelle.
It was no, Kelly. Kelly was my favorite.
Kelly was your favorite.
Kelly was my favorite. She had like the country hats and fucking. Kelly Rowland. Yeah. Kelly Rowland was my favorite Destiny's Child. She was the hottest one. She was the best one. Beyonce got the flex. She was the front runner. Her dad fronted the money.
Got it all.
All sorts of that shit.
Married Jay-Z.
I wouldn't
have
want to
problems.
Jay-Z's ugly as fuck, dude. Like,
Well, it was between him and like what's his name? The kind of Caribbean dude, Sean Paul. They was both trying to hit it, and then Beyonce was like, "I'm gonna go with Jay-Z."
I honestly would go Jay-Z over Sean Paul.
So there you go.
If I could marry anybody between Jay-Z and Sean Paul, it'd be Jay-Z.
And then Jay-Z's a billionaire, so like I feel like Beyonce made the best decision for her at that time. Like I don't know if she loves him like that, but like they're doing the thing.
I don't know but I don't know if I honestly don't know if Kelly Williams is making music anymore. Like, I know, obviously, fucking Michelle is. This was fucking
Kelly Rowland.
This was 6 years ago, but 6 years
something. Well, like I said, like I think it was either Kelly or Michelle. One of them came to Rockford doing an award thing like last
Michelle
year.
Is the one that grew up. So, in our town,
Michelle,
our town, she went to Welsh Elementary. She went to Auburn High School.
My friend Davon, who lived next door to my cousin Jess, while we were growing up, and we went to West. His foster mom fostered Michelle, I believe, is how that went. So yeah. There's weird connections. We're kind of a small town, but not really a small town, but we are. Cheap Trick, all this shit, you know.
Yeah.
Blah 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 blah. My cousin Josh Watson is Rockford famous, and everybody knows Josh Watson. Type thing. We're a small town, but we're not a small town, so you know.
I do though.
Hey. I mean, I guess I don't know what the fuck I look like. A hot goddamn mess. My goddamn World Wrestling Federation t-shirt. Fucking so
I still rock my fucking WWB shirts, dude. Because
WWB.
Because I always try to get a medium.
Yeah.
So I still rock the
Yeah. So we are Henry Rick is like, yo, what mama don't know won't hurt her. And so Bobby Boucher starts playing football. He gets into it. He's all right. And he starts going to school for free. And that's basically the movie. It's like he's going to school, trying to figure out his life. We meet Fairuza Balk, who is like this down-ass bitch where like, yo, like, real talk. I know the last time I was on here, I was like, this is where I got my fucking like for women that can kick my ass with Billy Madison. That might have like sparked it, but Fairuza Balk like flamed that shit. Dude, she's just badass. So in this movie, like she's arrested. She's like, yo, I just got out of jail. Let's fucking go. I like you, Bobby Boucher. We doing this. And like that's her whole thing. It's like, yo, I want to be with this man. And like she's going. She's down as fuck. Like she's ready to stab some motherfuckers for him. Like it's crazy. She hot rides his lawnmower and shit. Like, bro, she's in it to win it. And that's how we are introduced to her. Like, she just got done fixing his fucking lawnmower.
That hot rodding lawnmower only makes a scene in that one scene. Dude.
In that one scene. Because
later when she fucking hijacks
the Porsche.
Tamalian
LT's fucking Porsche.
Yeah. LT.
I don't remember his name. You knew his name in that instance. I had no fucking idea.
Tamalian Tomlinson.
Tamalian Tomlinson. I don't know.
Or Lamanian Tomlinson. Lamanian Tomlinson's fucking.
I'm doing this wrong. Yo, it's fucking trash.
Lamanian Tomlinson's fucking Porsche. He's just cruising side by side with her.
Yeah, it's a romantic moment and whatnot. So we meet her, and we meet Colonel Sanders, who's like, yo, the medulla oblongata is the center of aggression in the alligator's brain. And like that's a running trope where Adam Sandler ends up leaving the class because he's like, yo, my mama said, and Colonel Sanders is like, yeah, no, your mama's wrong.
Your mama's wrong, bitch.
Wrong, bitch. So Adam Sandler ends up tackling him. He gets pulled off, and they get out of class. And that becomes a running gag throughout the entire movie, where Colonel Sanders ends up getting fucked up. He gets hit in the head with a baseball. He gets trampled. Like it's all bad for him. It's all bad for him. Anyway, but that's the movie. Like Adam Sandler is going to school, like trying to hide him going to school and being a football player from his mama. And so we get a montage, him saying he got beat up by a gorilla. His mom's putting up fucking wanted posters for the fucking gorilla. Until we get to the point
where I didn't even get that
until
you told me. Because he's all like talking about how he got beat up or whatever. He's doing all this fucking...
And she's like, what? Like this? Like what? All right. Beep, 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 beep. Wanted, reward, fucking gorilla. And she drew the gorilla like on the poster. It was fucking great, bro. WWB. Yeah, I know, right? WWF. World Wrestling Federation, not Warner Brothers, which basically is a thing.
What the fuck is what? What the fuck is what? Dude, I'm wasted right now.
WWB.
That's why I'm glad I'm not driving home from Jeremy's house and then he's doing it here.
It's kind of far. WWB.
It's like a 10-minute drive, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. World Wrestling Federation. You said WWB, and it's only Warner Brothers. That's what that comes from. So,
fuck Warner Brothers. Actually, Animaniacs is coming back in like a couple days.
I heard, yeah,
in a couple days. I did a reaction video to their
that was
We're back.
Haha. Well, I made a comment in the chat the other day about fucking seeing how much 1984 is gonna be like Thor Ragnarok. I don't feel
the Wonder Woman?
Yeah.
No, I saw that, but I didn't dig into what people were gonna say about it. I did not dig into it.
I haven't really looked. I didn't scroll up or anything. But like, I wonder how that's gonna be, because I have this theory that like Wonder Woman is literally just copying off of Marvel. They copied off Captain America. That shit rhymed as fuck.
Not necessarily. They did not necessarily copy off of Wonder Woman.
No, it was the same movie. It was the same.
No, you bring in the third act. You bring in the third act of Wonder Woman. It was
they tried to change it up, but it ended up still being the same.
No, the third act of Wonder Woman was like the worst part of the fucking movie.
Oh no, it was
like the first two acts were fucking awesome.
No, but they were still the same as Captain America.
That I know,
with the difference between them being that Wonder Woman was on an island and had to like come to civilization, if you will, and whatnot. That being the major difference. But everything other than that, with pound for pound, was the same movie. So my guessing or my theory is that Wonder Woman 1984 is going to rhyme with Thor Ragnarok because it's set in the 80s, or there's an 80s theme that's really hardcore that's present in.
How would that resurrect with Thor Ragnarok?
Because Thor Ragnarok is a very heavily it
if anything, it would
takes
be more
heavily
like,
from the 80s theme.
If anything, it would be more like a Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yeah, it could. That's more 70s going into the 80s. But at the same time,
because like it's Chris Pratt's character being stuck in the time that he grew up in as a child.
Yeah. But I feel like they're not trying to do that with Wonder Woman. They're trying to make it to where like she's established and she's a badass because she's been in the world, and now she has to be Wonder Woman in the world. And where Thor is like, well, he has to be Thor not just on Earth or in the place Midgard, not Midgard, but you know what I mean. But also all across the universe, he has to do Thor things. So I figure it's gonna rhyme with that in a lot of ways. But we'll see. Maybe it won't. Maybe I'm completely wrong, and I hope I am. Maybe it's a great movie.
I like you said rhyme because that's like that George Lucas terminology. Like all my movies rhyme.
Well, yeah, they mirror each other. They.
That's that. That was
That was what the new trilogy was.
So like
to be
there was
doing
like
with
some like real diehard like Star Wars fans that like read the books that are not canon with like the movies or whatever.
Everything was canon until Disney was like nothing's canon.
And then when Kathleen Kennedy took over the fucking Disney fucking Star Wars franchise,
I don't know if she fucked it up or not, but like
no, one of my really great friends that I know through the comedy scene. And he's been over here for WeinerCast. He does his own podcast. It's called it's on YouTube. Your podcast is better than my podcast is better than your podcast. I've been on a couple episodes. I was actually on his first episode of it being visual.
Yeah.
So like he's a huge Star Wars fan where he'll bring up all sorts of shit about the new movies, about how they're fucking awful because they do not follow through with
they don't.
What the fucking books established.
No. Well, yes and no. Basically, the first one, The Force Awakens, established the entire trilogy. Should have established the entire trilogy. And it did a very good job of that. With what they did with that movie and how everything ended, like progressed and ended from that trilogy based on that first one, they fucked up. Rian Johnson fucked everybody in that fucking shit, dude. Because he basically just wanted to subvert everyone's expectations. I don't want to say he was on an ego trip, but he could have did a significantly better job than what he did. He fucked the actors and actresses. He fucked the story, and he fucked the films. I don't know how to say it. Like he did, like 100%. I like The Force Awakens established some things that were very interesting and could have been carried through and been fucking amazing. Like I wanted to see Finn. I wanted to see what was going to happen with Finn, because essentially, like we knew from that first movie that he was Force sensitive. But Rian Johnson was like, fuck that shit, doesn't matter. We knew Finn.
Yeah.
Fuck that shit, it doesn't matter. We knew that Rey was apparently someone or something.
Apparently, all of these characters do not matter according to the books. According to the books, none of these characters should not even exist. If you go towards
Ben Solo exists, but he has a sister in the books and whatnot. But yeah. It's a wild thing, and you're just doing a fucking shit. We're getting way off the fucking topic here.
Waterboy.
Essentially, the whole movie is Bobby Boucher like finding himself and becoming a man, and when he's 31 years old, and like telling his mom like, "Yo, I'm doing this because I want to do it." His mom having to come to terms with the fact that, he's my baby boy, but he's growing up and I can't hold on to him like that forever. And accepting that she has to let go in that way so that he can become the man that he's supposed to be. Henry Winkler is finding himself again.
Henry Winkler, dude.
Henry Winkler, the fucking Fonz. Is like, I got to face my demons and my past to become the man that I should be and the coach that I should be.
I'm glad you're in the hosting chair because you're doing a better job than I would be doing right now.
Shit, I don't know about that. Someone say I mumble. But no,
I slur. So
the whole movie is basically an allegory of how people should, or how people grow from when we first meet them to them going through whatever it is that they're going through to finally becoming the person that they should be to overcome whatever situation that they're in. And it's great. And it's funny. Except for the assistant coach who just blah, 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 blah. You know,
No,
man.
He's number two. He's number two funniest character in the movie. The other funniest character,
he's fucking great.
The number one.
Never understand what he's saying.
The number one funniest character in the movie is the other person on the sports team.
Yeah.
My mom just came in to fucking.
She's measuring
to size me on a headband.
His head, bruh. He's got a fat head.
Yeah, I got a ways to go.
He's got a ways.
Not that much more.
We're recording live on YouTube. No,
that was perfect.
You made it that much better.
Yes, it's beautiful. It's fucking. No, not quite there. A big ass head, boy. It was fucking great. That was beautiful. I love it. So. Oh fuck! You were here for that live.
Oh my god,
it was great. But yeah, like so everybody has their arc. Like you were saying, the one guy with the cross-eyed.
The cross-eyed.
Like fucking, I can't remember his name, but he's like probably the funniest character. Yeah, he was
to me. Character. He was the funniest character. I don't know if it was for you. But to me, he was because he always had like
that laugh was ridiculous. But the second coach, you just never understood what he was saying, but he had the most wisdom out of everybody else in that entire movie. But you couldn't understand what the fuck he was saying. And he spoke in that Creole fucking French, but like
no,
gibberish.
It was that Bayou gibberish.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Creole Bayou French gibberish that no one understands unless you're from there.
Yeah.
And they represented that really well. For what I know, is really well. I'm not from there.
You visited down there.
I've not been to Louisiana. I want to go.
I mean, you've been south enough.
I've been south enough, but not. I've been to Kentucky. It's not Louisiana. They're not that close. There's like one or two states away.
I'm sure you like went down to fucking.
No. I want to go. I want to go to Mardi Gras, but I want to go to Louisiana and just
let's go to fucking COVID. Let's go to COVID Mardi Gras.
Let's fucking do it, bro.
Let's go
COVID Gras.
COVID Mardi Gras, dude.
Let's fucking do it. Not during the height of COVID, the second resurgence.
No, I'm talking about going now, dude. Like COVID Mardi Gras now.
Ooh, fucking A. Let's do it, bro. Let's fucking go.
I don't even know when it takes place.
Fat Tuesday.
Fat Tuesday is Taco Tuesday.
Not every day is Taco Tuesday if you believe enough.
I mean, I get fat on Taco Tuesday.
I don't. I should. I don't. I fucking should. I'm just fucking fat now. I don't like it. I'm solid, but I'm fat. I gotta start doing yoga. And
all I gotta say is watch The Waterboy. What do you rate Adam Sandler's performance on Waterboy?
It was a 7. It was a solid 7. He wasn't the strongest character in the movie. I agree with that.
No, like I think he was legitimately like the weakest link in the movie. His friend that he met in college when he swapped teams was a way better.
Yeah.
He had no time to shine. He was a better character.
He was the kicker, and we didn't get to see him kick and like make any plays or anything like that.
And like, there's scenes in this movie,
but it was still good.
Like,
but he could have did more with that. But yeah,
if you were to rate this movie, I would give it like a 6 out of 10 because like there were like a lot of moments where you could like develop the side characters more, and they just not like this movie was like an hour and a half long,
something like that.
They could have added an extra 10 minutes at most,
and developing all of these characters.
Not all the other characters. We got a lot of fun.
Friend.
We got a lot of fucking Vicky Valancourt or whatever her name is.
Well, that was the love interest though. So
but also the friend needs development. Like we could have had a lot of scenes with like him inviting Bobby Boucher over for like whatever dinner, and then just him experiencing life outside of
his home. Basically, yeah, because that's a lot of what the movie was. Is this homeschooled kid,
A
is discovering-
extremely sheltered child.
extremely
He's 33 years old now.
31.
And his mom is still like, no, 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 no.
It's the devil. Yeah,
Everything's the devil.
everything.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Yeah, so I give the whole entire movie of Waterboy like a fucking like 6, maybe a 7.
I think a 7. It's a solid 7. It's
I
funny.
give it a strong 6, a weak 7.
I think it's a solid 7.
Yeah, I give it a weak 7.
Okay. All right. Fair enough. It's a good movie. Not the greatest, but it was still good.
Sorry, we
It
can
had
go
its
through the
moments.
whole run through, but it's fucking late, dude.
It's
fucking,
11.
It's way past my bedtime.
I got
for sure.
Destiny to play, and I gotta pee.
Yeah, I gotta pee too.
All right.
Love you guys.
Love you guys. There will be more.
Check out the reaction videos, and also know we are shortly to the 1K sub count for the $100 cash giveaway. Don't let the other fucking subs know that's for the first 4 original fans. But for the 2K sub, it's gonna be a $150 cash giveaway for anybody that is actively posting comments, getting on the live chat, fucking
Being in it to fucking win it.
being in it to win it, dude.
Yeah.
Like honestly, yeah.
Yeah.
You guys all help me out so much, and why would I not give back? Why would I not give back? Dude, like
The man of the
that's
people.
what I'm all about.
Dare I say, the people's champion.
If we ever get to 10K, dude, it's
It's
$1,000 cash giveaway.
What, 10,000?
No, $1,000. If I ever get to 10K subs, $1,000 cash giveaway.
That's worthy. What are you gonna do if you get to 1 million subs? If you get to 1 million subs,
Like, hopefully,
how much money do you get?
I'd be making money.
Yeah, so you can
It wouldn't be a bad thing.
you could say like 10,000, but at the same time, I don't know how much money that you would make per revenue.
Because
Definitely.
like
Hey, it's so-
even
it's
though
so
like
fucking-
$1,000 is not a lot of money,
It's still a lot of money.
it still is a lot of money.
If you don't make money like that, it's a lot of money. That's a paycheck, bro. That's a fucking paycheck. So,
But also, it's not a lot of money.
it's not.
It's not, but it is
But
at
it
the
is.
same time.
Fucking A.
Thank you guys
Cheers,
for
guys.
tuning in. You guys
Love you.
I always
You're a
love
wonderful
it when
people.
you distract us from what we're talking about.
It's a great time, man. Like, I have fun with you guys. I hope we're not too boring, or I'm not too boring or anything. Fuck it, you guys are
No,
awesome.
they love you more than they love me, dude.
Shit. It's WeinerCast.
They want us to. They want you to open an OnlyFans.
I know, right?
Where you just fucking flexion muscles all day.
Watching me draw this and flex at the same time. Yeah, man.
All right,
I'll make one. Next time I'll have an OnlyFans.
we'll catch you guys on the next one.
Cheers.
I need to shower still. I haven't even showered from after work.
I'm
I
going to
love
go
you
find something to eat. Cheers, guys.
guys. Love you.